everybody. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. It's good to see you all. Hope you're doing well. Tango 99 Tango's in the house. So is Gary C3112. Happy Friday, folks. I had to pull myself away from the Call of Duty. I wasn't planning on getting Call of Duty. And all my friends were like, oh, I'm getting it. So I broke down. I bought Call of Duty. And I was playing a little bit of the campaign before we got going tonight. And I was like, man, I could skip the stream and just play Call of Duty all night, couldn't I? And I was like, nah, that's probably not a good idea. So here we are. Below Minimums only be here for 20 more minutes and let everybody else win the Zibo. Gotcha, man. Using the highlight my message feature. Yeah. I think so. What I'm thinking about doing is dropping the price of that so much on the channel points that it's just like you can highlight every message because who cares? It's all good. So yeah, that was kind of my evening. Daughter's been having some difficulty sleeping during the day, and she's been like wiped out, tired, pretty early at night. So like my wife was gone for a little bit this evening, so I was on dad duty as soon as I was done working. And we had to wake her up from her afternoon nap because it was like pushing 5 o'clock and she was still asleep. Got her up, played around with her for a little bit, tried to feed her. She wasn't interested. I looked over. I'm like, dude, you're just tired, aren't you? Like she was just all the signs of tired. So I made her a bottle, took her upstairs at like 5:40, and like out, gone, sleep. Not a peep. Not one peep. So, yeah, that was my evening. So then I played a little bit of Call of Duty and then jumped in here. We got to do a COD tutorial for those who haven't jumped in. Yeah, but maybe next week I'll do some. We'll stream some Call of Duty. I gotta figure some stuff out. I'm interested in seeing what a high motion game will look like with the stream setup and everything else. So we might get some Call of Duty. Dude, it's like video game fever right now, man. We got Call of Duty that just came out today. The Outer Worlds came out today, which is a Fallout-like RPG by Obsidian, and I am exceedingly excited for that one. I'll be playing that one on the Xbox mostly though, because that's gonna be my couch game for a while. And also my watching my daughter downstairs. I've got nothing to do but sit here and play video games while she makes a bunch of noise game. So yeah, between that and Call of Duty and the World of Warcraft and I think there's more stuff coming out too, man. Like it's going to be there's a lot of video games. Plus there's some rumor about a tech alpha starting here fairly soon too. So there might be some there might be some motivation to check out some of that too, but we'll see what happens there. Kyle X, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Welcome aboard. All that good stuff. Flight 670. I'm doing well, buddy. How are you? Never played COD. Dude, Call of Duty's good stuff, man. I like the glasses on the iPad, dude. For those that are here via YouTube, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It has like a very Walter White feel to it almost. Yeah. So no, if you've never played Call of Duty, man, one of my friends was actually surprised today to hear that I enjoy Call of Duty. I have been playing COD since the very first one. I was doing like semi-competitive. We weren't very good. We'll start off with this, but we were doing like semi-competitive Call of Duty gaming. Had a clan. We did weekly scrim match, or we did weekly like league matches. I would scrim. We do team practices and all sorts of stuff, and it was fun. I met some really cool people through that. Some friends that I still talk to this day, and I've always played Call of Duty sort of off and on. What was it? It was 11 years ago. The greatest year in video games ever happened, 2008, and that was a year that was one of the games that made that year so great was the original Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and that was amazing. Like that was the first game, that was the first shooter that had the idea of progression at sort of a metagame level. So, you get better. You get to earn more perks. You get to earn different guns. You get to earn gun attachments and sort of things like that. This ERJ started looking like an Airbus. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. So that was the first. That was the first of its kind, and it was incredible. Not only that, you could shoot through objects. If somebody was hiding behind a piece of wood, you could shoot through it and you would hit them. Same thing with, like stones and stuff like that. So it was a revolutionary game. And I played a lot of Modern Warfare. Played a lot of Modern Warfare, played a lot of Black Ops, played a lot of basically the entire 360 era of Call of Duty games. I was really, really heavy into. And then I sort of fell off of them with the current generation of consoles. Like I think I've owned most of them. Like I owned Advanced Warfare, I owned Ghost. I've owned a couple of Modern Warfares. And yeah, I've always just kind of kept up on it. It's a fantastic series. And the single player campaign for this one starts off with a bang, man, like a literal bang. You can see it's gonna go some places. So in Call of Duty, single player has always been known for these like big set piece, sort of like Michael Bay cinematic types of moments, and you definitely get that pretty like within 20 minutes of me starting that game up, I was just like, holy crap, dude. There's some stuff that happened. So that's Call of Duty, man. So yeah, that and Outer Worlds, and I'm super jazzed for video games right now. Like it's a really good time for games. Yeah. And then so as far as flying goes, I'm going flying hopefully on Sunday, if the weather holds out. I like that one too, Anthrax, the grayscale. Going flying hopefully on Sunday. And taking some friends up. One of my friends is going up for his very first time ever. Another one has been up in a small plane before, but I think it's been some time. But it looks like actually we're going to end up with some IMC stuff. So that'll change things up a bit. As far as where we're going, that's sort of to be determined. We might head up to Burlington, Vermont, but if the weather's not good there, we might go to Portland, Maine, or somewhere else. Like Portland, Maine's kind of my de facto. Like let's go here, grab a bite to eat, come back, place. But we shall see. Modern Warfare 2, no Russian. Yeah, right. No Russian was a crazy, man. Like for me, one of those like tentpole moments in video games was no Russian was good, but they kind of did that just shocking to be shocking, right? For me, it was setting the nuke off in Call of Duty Modern Warfare in the first one. It's like you're flying around, you're playing the protagonist, the nuke goes off, and all of a sudden the protagonist is dead. Like you actually die from a nuclear blast. And it was haunting, dude. It was crazy. Like no other game had ever done anything like that before. So that was that was pretty wild. Yeah, dude, let's do it sometime, man. When you get back, we'll find some we'll find a weekend we can head down there. We'll get Max to come up and join us too. He's been looking for a reason to fly. So when you get back from California, let's talk. So yeah, Max, how you doing, by the way? Good to see you. Cranker Tanker, welcome aboard. I imagine no Russian being a mission now. I can already hear the trigger, dude. The new COD opens up with the like it's all about the Syria conflict, or at least that's where it's starting. So like they're not afraid to take that places too. Like that's already going places. So who the hell knows what's gonna happen with it? The stream brought to you by Activision, pretty much, dude. Yeah. So. That's life. Going flying this weekend and playing a lot of video games, and I got some video work to do. I did some actual like real life recording on Sunday last week, so I've got to edit all that stuff up sometime tomorrow. Get a draft of that going. So that's for a full motion simulator down in Norwood, a Redbird sim, which is pretty cool. But yeah, here we are. It's a good time. I hadn't done much this week. I left the house a few times. That was about it. We had some friends over last night. That's pretty much the extent of my excitement. Things have been busy. Retard. We'll say some thank yous. Redbird is not full motion. It's a motion sim, dude. It moves. Yeah, so let's say some thank yous and we'll get going. Flying Coleslaw, thanks for 30 months, man. Was hoping to celebrate CPL and GA on GA Monday, but this'll do. Did you get your commercial license, Coleslaw, or have you? Or is it going to happen soon? Cheers, man. Though, thanks for 30 months, dude. Appreciate it. 100,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town. The rocking chair isn't full motion. Pearl Jam, thanks for 3 months of support. I do appreciate it. Cheers, my friend. Phoenix 931, thank you for 4 months of support. Been on a field op for a month. Excited to finally be back on board. Good to have you here, Phoenix. Cheers, my friend. I appreciate it. Anthrax, thank you for the 500 bits. This evening's stream brought to you by Cloud Ahoy and its auto start stop feature. The flight is also brought to you by ForeFlight as your ultimate electronic flight bag with the automatic record start stop feature. Cheers, man. Thanks, Anthrax. This not found. Thanks for gifting us up to Toto. Toto, welcome back for 17 months. Appreciate that. Cheers, buddy. Skipper Zach is here for 33 months. It says, slowly working through Call of Duty World War II. Daughter keeps trying to steal the controller out of my hand. You got to smack that out of the way. But like, listen, it's my controller. Skipper Zach, thanks for 33 months, man. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it. Anthrax, thank you for 250 more bits. This stream brought to you by Activision in association with Cloud Ahoy and ForeFlight. Cheers. I am the Fuzz. Thank you for your support and welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you. And finally, K-Buff Aviator here for 30 months. Happy Friday. Anonymous, thanks for gifting that sub. I'm not going to read that. You can read it yourself. Cheers, my friends. I hope you're doing well. So, yeah. Here we are. It's another Friday. I'm going to fly this thing tonight. This is the Zibo. You can win the Zibo. Exclamation point, win the Zibo. Make sure you click the link. We're flying the Southwest livery. We're doing a couple of different airports tonight, too. Holy crap, dude. Apparently, we're also blocking all the traffic here. All the ground traffic seems to be held up, like, right next to us. Not really sure what's going on there. Yeah. So, we're going to fly Zibo tonight, and we're going to try to do a couple of distinctly Southwest routes is what I was looking for. So, our first flight tonight is leaving out of Sacramento, heading down to Las Vegas. We're going to make the turn in Vegas and then make our way down to Burbank for the last flight of the evening. Haven't done that. We haven't done like the Las Vegas sort of pass through down to SoCal for a while. I can't think of the last time that I've done Vegas to like Burbank, because it's kind of a cool SID coming in here, or star, I should say, coming in here from the north. But yeah, I'm pretty jazzed about it. So it's the Zibo. Leonardo, hello. Hello from Boston. It's good to see you. Red Panda, welcome aboard. What is my favorite airplane? Whatever I happen to be flying at this point in time. I don't really have a favorite. Like, is it my favorite in the real world? Is it my favorite as an airliner to ride in? Is it my favorite to fly in the sim? I don't know. Anthrax, thanks again for the bits. Retard. That's a Zibo. That is a Zibo. Oregon Bruin, thank you for the tier 2 sub, my friend. 16 months. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Cheers. Haven't heard from you for a while. Hope things are going well. We're gonna have to work on. I think we might be working on another trip out to your neck of the woods sometime next year, to go out there, do some sightseeing, see some people, and probably bring the wife and the baby too. So, cheers, my friend. COD stream at cruise, dude. We don't have time for that. maybe if we have enough time at the end of the night, maybe we'll do like a bonus COD stream at the end of the night. But I wouldn't count on that either. Oregon Bruin, thanks again, man, for the tier 2. Thanks for 16 months, dude. Cheers. Firehawk Sim, welcome aboard. All right, Cross the Ponds tomorrow. I tried to get a slot for Cross the Pond because I thought it might be kind of fun. And then Max told me that I should just go fly anyway. And then I have an obligation and can't do it anyway. So my wife has a thing that she's doing tomorrow morning, and my mother-in-law is also busy with something. So I'm on daddy duty for the duration of the morning, which means that we're probably going to go. I'm going to take her and go do something tomorrow because I can't just sit around the house all day. I need to get out of this house for a bit. But yeah, Across the Pond, man. I'll be firing up the streams. We'll be watching it. We'll be doing what we do. Duty. That's right. Yeah. Usually you get a pretty good one in the morning too, Toto. Ryan67, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, Flight Patch. Good to see you, Tyler. Anybody else I missed here? I think we got them all. Let's go with it. This is the Zibo 737X. It's not the Ultimate. The Ultimate's something different. Yeah, it's got a HUD, which I've not used. Maybe we'll play around with the HUD later. We don't really need the HUD, but we can throw it out there and mess around with it. It's an airplane that we've seen. It's an airplane that a lot of people have used. I don't know that there's really much to say that hasn't been said, which we say about a lot of airplanes around here. So we'll just fire it up and we'll get going here. So ground power's on. So let's go ahead and do the battery. See what happens with the sound here. Ground power on. All right, so let's do, I can't do that yet. Those are fine. IRS alignment's up here. Start that. That's good. That's good. Those are supposed to be off. That's fine. Go to the middle here. We'll go emergency exit lights armed. I want the panel. Oops, I want the panel lights on. Yeah. Fasten belts off. Chimes are off. Good. Let's do window heats on. Probe heats can stay off. Turn the hydros on, because why not? Good. Restrict fans on auto. That's on auto. Isn't there a Gasper fan or something I'm supposed to turn on? Oh, that is the restrict fan. Never mind. Isolation valve is open. We'll put that on auto. APU bleach, we'll put that on. We'll turn the 2-engine bleeds off. Good. Both the packs are off because there's no air. That's fine. Let's do logo light and position lights. And there we go. That's good for that. Drop down here. Everything's good on the stream, right? No drop frames. Looking okay? Great. Once again, let me know if you guys see any problems there. Our nav data is the right nav data, October 10 and November 6th. That's good. Position in it. We are at K, SMF. SimF. Boom. Grab you, put you down there, and then go to the route page. Let's go ahead and get people and fuel on here, and then we will see about getting a clearance. The sim brief. Not sure why I just cracked my voice there. The sim brief. I don't even know how to say that. Tonight's weight and balance is brought to you by Sim Brief for all of your weight and balance and scheduling needs. I'm going to scroll down in Sim Brief here. This is the section we're concerned about with weights. 165 passengers, a zero fuel weight of 129.8, and 17.2 thousand pounds of fuel on board.
Terminator 500 bonus 50 disclaimer. Do not attempt anything you see on this stream. These are partially trained professionals.
But not trained very well. Thank you again, Anthrax. I appreciate it, buddy. Cheers. Flash 23, good to see you. Craig Jennigans, welcome aboard. It's crazy we're in the plane before 7:45. Well, it doesn't mean we're going to get out of here. Usually it's about a half an hour to get in the plane. And then it's another, 10, 15, 20 minutes for us to get everything set up and whatnot. There wasn't much to say this week, honestly. Like, there's nothing crazy. Like, the alpha invites went out for Flight Simulator 2020. And we're patiently awaiting all of that stuff to happen. So, yeah. That's all we really got. I don't want it in kilograms. I want it in American pounds. God. I have to, every single time I have to fix this. How do I change it to pounds? Figure and customize. General config. Yeah, there we go. Pounds. Fixed. Great. All right. Okay. So we want to have a zero fuel weight of 129.8. Wow, that's a lot less than what we have now. So we'll take 4.2 out of here. 42.8 minus 4.2 is 30. It's 38.6. I tried to use my keypad. That doesn't work. 129.8, that's good. Fuel is 17.2. 17.2. We don't have a lot of people going to Vegas, apparently. And that's fantastic. So we go back. And do I have to do anything special to load the plane? I'm guessing that's it. Start flight leg. Does that start loading everything for me? I'm going to say it probably does, right? Take off in front and slow him down. Yeah, Max would do that, but Max, if there's one thing Max hates, it's flying slow in the simulator. So I don't see that happening anytime soon. Below minimums, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, there is the Flight Sim 2020 weather video. We'll talk about that in the air, McTrying. There's a lot to cover in that. They showed excuse me? Hello. How you doing? Well, you got to admire his ambition. He's like, I'm gonna get through here. There's plenty of space. Don't you worry. Second page has a save config function, but God knows there'll be 15 more versions of this plane. I'm still running whatever the last version is I ran. I didn't even bother to update it tonight. Like that's like a mortal sin in the Zibo world, I think. But I knew the last one was pretty stable, so here we are. Ground handling call fuel truck. Do I have to go through all that crap? 17.2. Nope, it already loaded the fuel on. 17.2. That's all I care about is the fuel anyway. All right, let's grab the Atis. And then we will grab our clearance. And we'll go from there. Grabbing the Atis because it helps me make sure my radios are going to work. 2675 is the Atis. 26. I'm going the wrong way. 75. Here we go. Pop you in there, and then I can click on...
Course heading, altitude, and...
Interesting. It does not allow the usage of simultaneous radios. That's too bad. Yeah, you can only use one radio at a time.
Information Delta, 2253 Zulu, Windcom, visibility 10, sky condition, clear, temperature 30.
Basically the weather's perfect.
-1, altimeter 3001, arriving and departing runway 16 left. Visual approaches in use.
Really?
VFR departures, contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
In the real world, using
notice
3-4.
to airman runway 16 right, 34 left closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Maybe not.
Advise on initial contact. You have information Delta.
We have Delta. Okay. Clearance delivery 21.1. Right there. What if I use the FO side radio?
Visual approaches in use. VFR departures.
I guess I could do that. I think like there's no way for me to turn it. Like
following is request. 16 right, 34.
Not really sure what that's gonna do for my transmit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know if that's gonna try to transmit over there then. It's my only concern. Well, we'll leave it. We'll find out.
Retard.
The Root 42. Thank you for 8 months of support. I do appreciate it. Cheers, my friend. You can listen to 2 comm frequencies and then select to transmit on either comm 1 or comm 2. Yeah. The way that normally works is that you push this in right here, and that lets you listen.
And if flight following is requested.
And that lets you listen on both of them. However, in this case, it's only letting me do that if I have the mic selector on that frequency. Or if I put the co-pilot's mic selector over here too.
Sacramento International Airport.
So that's whatever, it's fine. It's a free add-on, so I don't really care. It's not working the way it's supposed to, we'll put it that way. I want a refund. Disabled Racer, how you doing? Also, I saw Disgruntled Sailor in here too, man. I forgot to say hello. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. I think we got everybody for now. Just Zibo things, something like that. All right, we are Southwest 717. We're gonna be IFR down to Vegas. I'm not hearing anybody on the frequency, which is slightly worrying. However, there really aren't that. Oh, there's hardly anybody flying right now. That's probably why. What is this? Capital? Yeah. Capital clearance. Good evening, Southwest 717. IFR clearance, Las Vegas, McCarran.
Southwest 717, Capital clearance, clear to Las Vegas Airport. Your record 2 departure, then as filed. Climb via the Citic 7 9000, squawk 2177.
Is that the thing I filed? Southwest 717 clear to Las Vegas on the River Court 2 departure, and then as filed 9000 departure 2175. Or sorry, 2177 Southwest 717.
Southwest 717, read back, correct, expect runway 34 right.
Woke up. I forgot to look down at the actual name of the SID. It's RVRCT. I probably should have looked up how to phonetically say that. I'm just like, what the hell? I don't get it. All right. Let's pop this into, I'll pop this into ForeFlight real quick. The ForeFlight window is huge tonight. Not what she said. All right. Let's pop this in here then. It's going to be the procedure, departure, River Court 2 to River Court. River City? Oh, yeah, maybe that's what it is. River City? River Cat? River Cat? I have no idea, dude. RVR CT Dasco. If you just kind of like mumble in the microphone to make sure it sounds close, it's usually okay. OAL LIDAT. Excuse me. BTY KLOS procedure arrival on the Sunset 4 from BD. Add that. Plates, close, add. Sacramento. What's the name of this departure? Everything is abbreviated. Seriously? It's supposed to say it up here what it is. We'll go with River Cat. Usually it would say it right here. Like usually I think it would say it like right there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, so that's there. Add plate, KLOS. Star is going to be the Sunset 4. And we'll grab the airport diagram. Good. Fire you up there. So actually, just a quick briefing on the departure. We are going to depart heading 348 to 540 feet. Make a right turn direct to River Cat. And then onward from there. It's easy enough. Cool. I need to get my stream deck set up at some point. I think that's going to be on the cards this weekend. All right, let's do get the AP running. 1, 2, 3. And we'll come down here and we'll start this. All right, we're going to be going from KSMF to KLAS. Good. Go to the departing and arriving page. Departing SMF on 34. Did he say right or left? Doesn't matter. I think he said right. I think left's closed, isn't it? River Cat 2. Go to the route page. Activate that. Execute that. Go to the next page. After that, we're going to go to DOSCO. DOSCO. And then we go to Coaldale. OAL. And then we go to LIDAT. And then we go to BTY. Execute that. Departing and arriving. Arriving into Las Vegas. We're going to plan for the Sunset 4 from BD. Execute. Go to legs page. Look for discontinuities. None. 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 Great. And then from there, we'll put in approach later. Interref, just grab me all the numbers. My reserve fuel's 4.9. Our cost index tonight is going to be 20.
Alaska 573, Oakland Center, roger.
Turn it down for a little bit. Barney Pate, it's good to see you, man. I'm doing very well. How are you tonight? Happy Friday. Does it care about cruise winds? I think we've gone over this before. Just pick the cruise. At cruise. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. 294.29. 294 slash barely any winds up there. All right, in one limit. We'll select derate a little bit there. Just a touch. Flaps. What are we doing here? Flaps 5? Yeah, we'll do flaps 5. 5. And the CG 24.1 trims 4.87. V1 139, V rotate 141, V2 147. Great. And we'll come set the trim for 4.87, sorry. About right there. Fantastic. Done. That's all set. Let's set the glare shield up now. Initial speed is going to be V2 plus 10, 15. V2 plus 15, so 162. 162 is set. The initial heading off the SID is 5. Nope, that's the altitude. 348. Tricky Productions, thanks for 15 months of support. I appreciate it, buddy. Cheers. I have to be impressed by multitasking. 348. And the initial altitude is 9,000. Also set. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Flight director can come on. We'll set the rest of that up once we're moving. We'll do the transponder next. 2177 2177 TARA. That's set. We've done the FMC. We've done the glare shield. We've done the transponder. All that's left to do is get ourselves started and get out of here. Ground power off. Turn the packs on here. Get some air moving. And then we will go to ground services. Right there. Disconnect the GPU. Everything else is great.
And ground to cockpit.
And ground to cockpit. Did we decide if it was 3-4 left or 3-4 right? No, I'll just do a straight push. It's fine. We can decide from there. That is pushing onto. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's cancel. Let's delete the segment. Delete the segment. Let's push it back just a little bit right there. We can keep ourselves in the non-movement area. Actually, you know what? Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll just push back. We'll push straight back onto Yankee here. All right. Yeah, we'll just push like that. and then we can get whatever they decide to give us.
Yeah, ground to cockpit. Toast driving up right now.
All right. 3001. Just noticed the altimeter was wrong. The 3001 set. All right. Why is the ground power still available? It's not supposed to be there. Disconnect the GPU. It is disconnected. All right, whatever. It's fine. Euphoric Rager, good to see you, man. Happy Saturday. Remix Reviews, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Space Dandy, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I hope you're all doing well. See, look at that. 10 till 8. We're getting ourselves out of here.
All right, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
All right.
Welcome aboard. They're going to be underway shortly for the first leg.
Yeah. She's talking over me. Why do I hear so many people and I got the... Oh, the door's not shut. Ah, that's much better. Yes. And where's the lock button? Is it there or is it overhead? Lock my door. Deny.
Boat connected and bypass pin inserted. Release the parking brake.
All right, we're going to push on Yankee. Ground's 21-7. Set. Towers after that, 25-7. They like their 7s in Sacramento. Here we go. Capital Ground, Southwest 717, Concourse B, request push Yankee.
Southwest 717, Capital Ground, push on Yankee approved.
717. All right, park brake off.
Alright, starting the pushback, and you may spool them.
You may spool them. Clear to start the engines. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate it. All right, off. Off.
Ground Allegiant 2460 off the 9 taxi.
Anti-collisions on. Good to go there.
2460 Capital Ground.
And
You're
spin
facing
number 2.
Bravo 1 or northbound on Yankee 4.
Okay, in 2.
Nah, we're at Alpha 9, short of Alpha. Yeah, we didn't take the split for Yankee.
Wait for 20%.
Allegiant 2460, runway 34 right, taxi via Alpha.
Will do.
Whiskey
Thank you.
Delta.
Alpha Whiskey Delta 348. 2460.
Salt Lake City ground. Delta 9020 radio check.
Clear.
All right, it's one good engine.
Roger.
Let's make it 2. And then 2's coming up. Dr. Trenchcoat, how you doing?
Alright, mate. Operation complete.
We got another supply.
Go
We got a
ahead,
new
set
supply of
parking brake.
Zebos. New supply is in.
Alright, mate. Disconnecting toes. Stand by.
Listed on the card, let us know. We will be happy to receive you. Ladies and gentlemen, in order for us to push back from the gate, please check to make sure your seatbelts are securely
We already
fastened.
pushed back.
The backs on tray tables are in their full upright and locked.
Okay, that's 2 good engines. Packs are set. That's good. Let's go. Auto there. We're landing at like 2,300 feet, I believe. Oh, dear God. Roughly. Good. Flight altitude 35,000. Set. All right. Done. Disconnect, please. That can come off. Lights can come on. Lights are on.
This is Delta 9020. Can I get an Atis frequency for Salt Lake City?
Hey, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
You just literally you've told me that twice now, but thank you.
Toes disconnected. Bypass pin. Yeah, it's removed. I'll give you a thumbs up on the right and catch you next time. Have a safe flight.
All right, let's go flaps 5. 1, 2, 5.
Delta 1920.
Flight controls. Right rudder's good. Left rudder's good. Left aileron. Right aileron. Full back. Full forward. Park brake is off.
Roger that thing.
Capital Ground, Southwest 717, taxi Delta.
Delta 717, Capital Ground, runway 34 right, taxi via Yankee, Charlie 1 Delta.
34 right, Yankee, Charlie 1 Delta, Southwest 717. All right, we're gonna make a left out of here then. Right. Differential braking. There we go. Forget that every time. Every single time. Boeing's having a fire sale. Luis Manza, how you doing, my friend? Hello from Boston. Good to see you, buddy. Fuel usage restriction required. I wonder what that means. Not sure how I feel about the HUD. It's kind of in the way. All right, well, while we're taxiing here, we'll multitask. Sierra Nevada Hazy IPA. This is a taxiway that doesn't exist on the chart. We'll take it anyway. On the chart, you're supposed to take a right and then a left. Unless the chart is wrong. Disable the HUD. How do I disable the HUD? I'm drinking Pilney the Elder tonight. Oh, you guys were talking about that a couple weeks ago, weren't you? Bring some back, dude. Can you get bottles? Cans, whatever? Or are you one of those guys that, like, insist that you cannot fly? You cannot fly unless you, what's the word I'm looking for here? Sorry, I'm doing like 3 things at once. You can't fly unless you don't check a bag. That's what I'm looking for.
Alaska 573, connect Oakland Center 132.95.
Destal Touch of Haze IPA also sounds good. Disgruntled Daughter, what's going on, Madeline? Happy Friday, it's good to see you. How do I get rid of the... Whatever. We're just keeping it. The HUD on this thing doesn't have proper infinite parallax. Well, how do I shut the HUD off then? Is it too late? Am I looking at it and missing it? Oh, there's a second page.
Tower, Legion 24-6, be ready upon reaching.
How do I go to page 2?
Legion 24-6, Capital Tower, wind calm, 3-4 right, clear for tail.
If they got 3-4 right, Legion 24-6.
Nope, that's not it either. Whatever, dude. It's fine.
Alaska 530.
Captain McGee, how you doing? Good to see you. TSA won't let me smuggle it. I don't check bags. See, that's what I thought, dude. You're one of those guys. Like, oh, I can't travel and check a bag. That'd be blasphemy. You know how nice it is to walk through an airport and not have to lug a freaking bag? Like, I used to be that way. I used to be like, you know what? I'm gonna pack my carry-on, and I'm gonna be one of those kind of people. And then I started checking a bag, and you know what? It changed my life. Because now I don't have to haul this damn thing through the airport. And bags are usually out by the time I get down to bag check anyway, so, like, that's usually not a problem. I'm drinking the City Water Special tonight. Hell yeah. Captain McGee, what's going on? Euphoric. I already said hello, Euphoric Rager. Good to see you again. Checking a bag makes life so much easier while traveling. That's my opinion, man. I know, like, my brother-in-law's that, like, my brother-in-law is like the hardcore business travel. Like, I will not check a bag.
Terminator 1000 bonus 100. This taxi is longer than the flight, lol.
Yeah, pretty much. In fact, thanks for the bits, man. Appreciate it. The Terminator thing's kind of weird. Like the 10% bonus on bits for using a Terminator mode, but I guess that's marketing for you. It's probably cheap enough for them. Bill Ferrelli, what's going on, man? We're going to Vegas tonight. You gotta come join us. Music Man for sure. I haven't seen you for a while. How you doing, Dan? Happy Friday, buddy. All the cool kids are out tonight. right, let's go tower. 25.7. And
Southwest 717, Capital Tower, wind calm, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Go for takeoff 34 right, Southwest 717.
Allegiant 2460, got northbound departure.
Departure,
Homie wastes no time there. 27.4 for departure. I don't know where I'm taxiing. I probably should be looking.
Allegiant 2460, northbound departure, at a contact, call the main Dane for level 190.
We're missing outer landing lights. That's interesting. All right, lights are set. Camera's set.
Runway 34 right.
Action, good. We've got to set that.
Entered runway 34
Oh, I should
right.
probably beat the flight attendants, right?
8,500 feet remaining.
Disgruntled Sailor, thanks for giving us stuff for disgruntled daughter.
500 bonus 50 a peak.
Welcome to the Coffee of the Month Club. Cheers, my friends. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. I'll be quiet for a bit.
Delta 9020 with information, Bravo requesting IFR clearance to Phoenix.
Units up, stable. Toga doesn't work. Now it does.
Delta 9020, solid clearance, clear to Phoenix Airport, Airfield 9er departure, Milford transition, then as
Instruments green.
Maintain 10,000
Airspeed alive.
30 knots until advised.
80 knots.
And
check.
6136.
D1, rotate.
Clear to Phoenix to get the roof of 9 departure. Climb maintain, flight level 1. Sorry, climb maintain 10,000 into advised squawk 6136.
Delta 1920, read back correct.
400.
Delta 717, got a normal departure.
Departure 717, we'll see it. Love hand flying this airplane. Local departure Southwest 717, 1,500, climbing 9,000.
Southwest 717, local departure at a contact, climb maintain, flight level 190.
Flight level 190, Southwest 717. I love hand flying this plane, man.
So over 219 Kilo Charlie Reno clearance on request.
There's the cat. In the worst possible place, right next to my rudder pedals. Up we go. Just for Chevy rules there. Put the handle down. After takeoff, gears up, lights are out. Flaps are in and indicated. Lights are set. Off we go. Ah, dude, sounds are really good on this thing. It's a good plane. Like Zibo has come a long way. How's the cat doing? She's still fat. She's good though. SideQuest, welcome aboard. Brad Hassel, good to see you. SideQuest, good to see you, man. Awesome to see you live tonight. Last week I said you were the reason I picked up from where I left off. When I was young, had my check ride today. Got it. Got my PPL. Dude, that's fantastic, man. Congratulations. Aviator SideQuest. Everybody give them a round of applause, please. Getting your PPL is a massively huge accomplishment. All right, let's go. We'll put the autopilot on. Let the airplane fly for us. LNAV, VNAV's good, N1's fine. Up we go. It's not because of me. I maybe gave you a little push, but you gotta get the start somewhere. You gotta get fired up enough to want to do it, and you gotta pay for it too. which is the real struggle for a lot of people.
Legion 2460 connect.
And I'm not laughing. Like I'm not laughing in a. Probably shouldn't laugh because it's not cheap, but yeah. Anybody who wants to go for their PPL is going to make some sacrifices, that's for sure.
Level 350.
All right.
Delta
What can I do here? Anything?
Push your discretion within the round area and
Climbing.
advisory for taxi.
Great. Don't I know it? Yeah, right. Customize the display. Okay, let's do this. Home. Customize and configure.
Remember 200 kilo Charlie, clearance available, advisory to copy forward clearance.
Configure and customize. Display and variants.
Remember 200
Page
kilo
2.
Charlie, cleared to the Los Angeles airport. Zephyr 6 departure. Darby transition, that's Delta Alpha Romeo Bravo India. Direct
2-4. Oh yeah, I'm on an older version, so I just may not have the option somewhere.
Alpha Victor Echo. And then
It's
Sadie
alright.
8 arrival. Climb via the
We'll leave it how it is. I'm not gonna worry about it tonight.
Squawk 7436.
It doesn't bother me that much.
Zephyr 6.
Every time I leave the wheels leave the runway, I have butterflies. Dude, I still get that way. It's such a cool feeling. And make sure, so have you taken anybody up for a ride yet since you got your PPL? Because that's what you got to do. You get that license, you gotta make sure your friends are able to experience the glory of it. HUD for captain was right there. I'm looking right at it, aren't I? Oh yeah, HUD for
717, connect Oakland Center 132.95.
3295 Southwest 717. Thank you. My wife has the same reaction with me all the time because I'm incapable of finding things that are right in front of my nose constantly. Oakland Center Southwest 717, 16,900 climbing flight level 190.
Level 717, Oakland Center, climb and maintain, level 350.
Level 350 Southwest 717. Up we go. There you go.
Climbing through transition altitude.
Okay, that's a good point. We are. Done. Thank you, ForeFlight. Back to the wing view. That's not what I meant to do. It's a better view right there, right? Yeah. I know that feeling. I wanted that. I wanted that to go to you so badly.
Yeah, Kiltra.
I'm not sure if you're talking to me or somebody else. Could use the highlighted comment. There you go. Use the highlights to tell me when I'm doing something wrong. Dude, I can change. Hang on. I think we can change the value of those things. All right, let's go settings. Partner settings. That's over my dashboard.
Departure Zulu Echo Foxtrot Romeo and a Darby transition.
Partner. And channel points. Manage rewards. Highlight my message. I can't change. Oh, I certainly can. Perfect. Done. It's 100. It's 100 now. Thanks all for playing. That's pretty good, dude. You gifted the wrong person. Oh, I missed that. You did get disgruntled disaster. Sorry. Well, thank you for gifting a sub. Sorry that you missed your daughter. That sucks, dude. All right, highlighted messages for everybody. Pilot Advisor, good to see you, man. Looking to get a 1-year subscription to VATSIM. Ah, dude, those are going for quite a lot right now.
Taxi via hotel.
I'm sorry, disgruntled sailor. I totally misread that too. Ramp KAS, welcome aboard. Tips to a streamer with 0 viewers all the time, so close to giving up. Network. The best way for you to get viewers into your... Assuming that you've met the audio quality doesn't suck, video quality doesn't suck, and you're interesting, the best thing that you can do is network with other streamers. So find people that are... in your case, I would say find people that are also a little bit on the smaller side and just start getting a group of you together. And you can do that to bounce ideas, you know, watch each other's streams. Like follow for follow doesn't work, but tuning into other people's streams certainly does. You can do that for doing things like hosting and like sharing viewers, if you will. Like networking is bar none the best way to start going. The first 10 viewers are kind of the hardest. Because for me, I found that right around 20 or 25 people was about where you hit a point where chat was moving enough that you got some solid conversation. But yeah, I mean, like I would say that the success that I've seen with my channel has been a large result of just networking. People like Frugal, people like Squirrel, you know, Bellins, Matt, sorry, and just, you know, networking all over the flight sim community. And then like YouTube has been huge for, not so much lately because I haven't really caught up on it lately. But YouTube has been huge for pushing people over to the Twitch channel, getting some content out there for that, and then just saying, hey, by the way, we do this live thing every Friday. You know, we do a GA flight every couple of weeks. Like, come on over, come check it out. But yeah, networking is bar none what you got to do to start with. I didn't know there's so many disgruntled people. Ugh. Well, I think since somebody already gifted Disgruntled Daughter a sub, I'm not sure if I'll let you gift her another one, Disgruntled Sailor.
Allegiant 2460,
audio quality check, video quality check. Interesting? Maybe not so much. The interesting part's the hard one. You can get good audio, you can get good video, but if you don't have the gift of gab and the gift of people, like, you have to figure out, like, why do your friends like hanging out with you? And how can you turn that into a sort of this, right? Like, why do my friends like hanging out with me? Because I'm kind of an idiot. I'm not afraid to make mistakes. I am, you know, I try to help my friends when they're like that kind of stuff. So how then do I turn that into a stream? Well, let's make every stream slightly educational. Let's talk about beer. Let's not take ourselves too seriously in the process. Like that's sort of like the pillars of you know what I've set up here. Paddle out, good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. I discovered the stream via the YouTube videos. Yeah, I got to get those going again. I got to get the streams posted, dude. It's been so long since I posted a stream. I've been, yeah, just like time has not been on my side lately. Bordeaux for you tonight, Cosmic. What's going on, man? I do YouTube as well, but only real airside videos and stuff. Yeah, I mean, but that's like, if you want to do flight sim stuff, then, you know, like it might be a consideration to start doing some, like, find a niche within flight simulators that hasn't really been covered. For me, it was initially doing just some like showcases of airplanes. Like I have a couple of videos that I edited down in like the 747 and the 340 that I flew in X-Plane 10 that you know got some views. I got lucky, like with the MD-80, I was one of the first people that was able to put a video out for that. If not I might have been the first person that had a video out for that. I don't know. But all of that again was done through networking. Like I made business connections with people and made sure that I put myself into a favorable position where I could do stuff like that. And then use that to then drive people to the live stream that are interested. Because like I said, a lot of folks that are here because of the YouTube channel. Does the hold button crash this plane? I don't think it does. I think the hold actually works in this plane. Matt and I loved hanging out with you during EAA. I'll be back there again next year. We will we'll definitely be back there next year. That's part of my job now. And if you give me some notice next year, I can try to coordinate one of my off times and we can like grab lunch or something, man. There's not a ton of people that go to there's not a lot of people in the stream that go to EAA, so I'm more than happy to try to grab lunch at some point and just hang out for a bit. I get, usually get 3 or 4 hours a day where I get to just kind of screw around. Cabin tour, we'll do one once we're up in cruise. We'll do one here shortly. What are we doing frames? 43, not too bad. I found my streaming niche doing long trips in a plane I barely understand, trying to learn stuff. Yeah? I mean, Frugal Sim got his start by... Wow. Max got a shortcut. Did Max file for a shorter route than me? Oh, he did, yeah. Bastard. Frugal got his start doing his fully loaded to the 737, and the reason why he did that, he'll tell you, is because he wanted to learn how to fly the PMDG 737, and figured the best way to do it, while he was learning to fly that thing, he would also make videos. And Frugal is now pretty well known in the simulator world. There's always opportunities for things like that. I came for the free Zibo. Hey man, that's what we're here to do. Hope we'll be back next year during the break of my flight training. Absolutely. I have a video as to flying a C-130J cockpit views with 7,000 views. Nice, dude. Yeah, the real world flying stuff I found doesn't really translate too well into simulator people. Into people coming over to watch flight sims. Like the real world stuff that I put out is usually just I view it as more like a gift to the people the people from the sim side of things. It's like, hey, look at this, look at this cool thing I was able to do. And I really want to be able to share it with you. I definitely am not putting out any real world videos to try to attract real pilots to my sim stuff, at least for now, to my sim stuff. But yeah, it's dude, in Twitch is like, I'd say probably like 70% of Twitch is just getting lucky, like being in the right place at the right time. I would argue that like right now, if you just start off and you just want to do some flight sim streaming, like good luck, because it's a pretty saturated market, and there are already a lot of players, and it's going to be difficult to like pull people away from the people that are already watching, if you will. And there's just not a lot of people in the flight sim world right now to go around. However, there is a very large release looming on the horizon called Microsoft Flight Simulator, coming out sometime in the next year, and I think that will be a massive opportunity for people to sort of make a name for themselves and try to stand out from the crowd, because we're gonna have a whole bunch of new people coming into the event here. Space Daddy, thank you for the bits, man. Will it be the same when we fly to Little Rock? Max must come first. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it.
Ground runway 16 right, taxi via Charlie Alpha, hold short of runway 16 left.
Euphoric Rager says you can learn a lot from streaming. My viewers help me improve my music. I still need to go listen to your music, man. Sorry, I've been too busy. I have not had time this week. Rest assured, though, I absolutely will go listen to your stuff. All right, welcome to cruise.
Retard.
Oops, that's not what I want to do. Seatbelt signs off. Half show hero, thanks for 18 months of support. I do appreciate that. Cheers. Did I miss anybody else? I think we got them all. Anthrax, thank you for the 500 bits, saying yippee-ki-yay. Cheers, buddy. Papa November Syria to Lima, India Tango needs to be done. We'll make it happen one of these days. Pensacola to Little Rock. We'll make it happen. Ooh, man, frames just dogged. All right, here's your cabin tour. Cabin looks pretty good back here. Somebody should customize this for the Southwest chairs, though. Like it doesn't. It looks like a charter flight that's got a Southwest vinyl on top of it or something. Pretty good quality back here, though. I mean, this is the 4K version, so these textures are not bad. Sim started to dog a little bit, though. Holy cow! 35 frames.
Horizon 2080. Paying clearance.
Jonathan Cordova, thank you for the bits. X-Plane 1140 RC1 release. Nice. I think it's pretty much all flight model updates for this one, right? Keith! Welcome aboard, Keith. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. He tried to land there, but you can never find it.
Portland Airport, Payne 6 departure.
The Little Rock joke never gets old, no.
2000.
Nah, Keith, you're lucky that Little Rock is not a covered field on PilotEdge, because we'd be going in there with information whiskey a lot. Spooled up too. Good to see you, man. Did my first VAT sim. X-Pilot crashed the sim. Anyone else having issues? We did some X-Pilot. We were doing VAT sim last week, and X-Pilot was crashing everybody's sim last week. That's why my first flight was on VAT sim, and my second flight was on PilotEdge with no coverage. Because unfortunately, the X-Pilot was having some issues. So hopefully they can get that stuff resolved. You do multi-streams on Twitch with other games. Nice, dude. I'm in the car taking kid to high school football game. Fantastic. Can they hear me? Ruby and Trey, right? see if we get a reaction. Rock Band 420 IFR to Little Rock with information whiskey. Love it. I passed over this lake IRL. Nice, dude. X-Plane Nation, how you doing, man? It's a big lake. Are you sticking around for the high school football game, Keith?
135.15, Alaska 573.
The water looks wet. Can confirm water is wet. Yes. Nick Barber 24. Good to see you, buddy. Sorry I missed your wave. Is there a way to save custom views when I don't have a numpad? You'd have to rebind the key for the views to something else on your keyboard, but yeah, you can do it.
Center Alaska 573 340.
Water isn't wet, says
Alaska
Phoenix.
573 Seattle Center, Roger.
What route did dispatch give you tonight? Dude, dispatch gave me a much longer route than you have, apparently. The route I'm flying is what Southwest is flying in the real world for this, by the way. Congratulations, Anthrax. You won the Zibo. Water is most definitely wet, says Phoenix. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Maybe that's why the sim's all pissed off. It's a missing tile. I gotta fix that. My general interest in fixing scenery issues with the sim and whatnot is waning as we get closer and closer to the release of the new flight simulator. I'm finding myself like, I can live with that for another half a year or so. What are we sipping on tonight? Digla, good to see you. I'm drinking a Sierra Nevada Hazy IPA. Very, very illuminated by the light. Can we see it now? Sorta. There you go. It's good stuff. I'm not usually a big Sierra Nevada fan, but this beer in particular is pretty good. You can certainly post pics.
Kilo Charlie, Reno Tower, cross runway 16 left, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Southwest flies the. That's exactly what I'm flying, Max. Dosco, Coaldale, Lydat, Beatty. That is not what you're flying. You are flying the Kino, Takis, and then Sunset 4. You're on the Part 135 route. Yeah, I wasn't really sure, so I went to FlightAware, and this is what it told me that they fly. So there was a plane in the air as I was doing my preparation, and this is the route they were flying.
Center frequency, check your frequencies.
Blinded by the light. Yeah, dude, these lights are bright. It's not even the brightest setting. Here. There's the brightest setting. Actually, that one was on the bright setting. There we go. Oh yeah, that's better. It's not quite so light. Yeah, I had these. I swear that this one worked before. I swear there was a scenery tile out here because I've definitely flown over Coaldale before. I don't know. Hurting your eyes, I'm sorry. I was loud, I'm sorry guys. Didn't mean to do that.
Delta 90,
awfully shiny.
350 at 6, turn left heading 260, runway 34 right, clear to off.
It's a horror movie, Missing Passenger, Scenery Void. It's like Tommy Knockers or something. No, not Tommy Knockers. There was what was the Langoliers, that was the one. Very weird movie. Tonight they enter the Twilight Zone. Thanks, Max. Yeah, the Langoliers, that's right. With the creepy blind check that was like, I can see them or something. Like, I feel them coming. I'm like, that's weird first, but okay. Coaldale. So right next to Coaldale, I need to go delete a scenery tile. The ortho out here has some problems. And I think it's largely because of the fact that it's all government land or something. I don't know. But like, there's a bunch of tiles out here in northern Nevada where you just don't have any land cloud, like any mesh data. Because that one over there is a default scenery tile that I've already deleted and taken care of. So what I need to do is delete the ortho scenery tile here, and then excuse me, and then it'll just load the default next to the ortho. And it'll be fine. It won't look as pretty, but whatever. Yeah, it's like that's the Area 51 area.
011.
They got annexed by the ocean. Yeah, it's the fault line. It's taken over, doing its thing. Captain Geo, welcome aboard. Good to have you here. Happy Friday.
Allegiant 2460, connect LA Center 133.2.
About a half an hour out of Las Vegas. Just now turning south. Max filed for quite the shortcut. Southwest apparently does not believe in that shortcut. Excuse me? What are we doing here? Why is it turning? That's a really weird thing for it to do. Whatever. Out the window for a bit. Take Zibo to the world's end. I like it. I'm the Fuzz. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. Dude, Area 52 is, that's in World of Warcraft, man. It's the Langoliers. Wasn't there was like the grinding sound or something of them like eating away? And then you actually see the Langoliers and you're just like, dude, that looks awful.
Delta Delta 9020, connect departure.
See if I can find a picture of Langoliers.
Present 2880, paying ground on 834 left, taxi via Juliet and Alpha.
Yeah. That was them. I think I ate the dude, didn't they? Spoilers. Was that like...
Delta
I don't know, it
9020,
was a
select departure at a
weird
contact,
movie.
call the maintain flight level 230.
Was that actually, was that a still from the actual video or the movie? Here, let's try this. Langoliers escape. Ah, yes, the L-1011 takeoff scene. Here we go. Switches, 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 switches. Oh, yeah, look at those. That CG's incredible. This guy's not going to make it.
You may think you're running, but you're not. You're scampering.
I think it was a bad person. Oh, here they come. Here they come. No, no, don't do it. You can't do it.
Please make them go away. I'll be good. I'll be goodbye. Please, I promise.
CG was really bad. It looked like it was actually animated. Yeah, yeah. No, don't watch. Close the damn door. You don't turn the engines on and leave the doors open. All right, here we go. How long does it take for these engines to spool up? About a minute.
Oakland Center 219 Kilo Charlie with you past the...
He moved the throttle forward and he was starting the engines.
Number 200 Kilo Charlie.
Oh no.
Oakland Center, call the maintain level 330.
Call the maintain level 3309 Kilo Charlie.
Southwest 717, connect LA Center 133.2.
33.2 Southwest 717. We'll see you. $33. We're gonna finish watching that in a second. Los Angeles Center, good evening, Southwest 717, flight level 350.
Southwest 717, Los Angeles Center, good evening, descend via the Sunset 4 arrival, Las Vegas altimeter 3008.
Send via the Sunset 4 arrival, Southwest 717. Alright, we still got a little ways to go. Top of drops in 60 miles. Little less than 10 minutes. Oh no, oh no, oh no, the drama. That's gonna be a problem. Did he run over the gap in the runway? I think he might have. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Is he gonna make it? You could just, you know, fly off the end of it, go down, and you'll be fine. I've done that on the stream before. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Pull that yoke back. And that guy's standing with no seatbelts on. I refuse to believe they would have to use that entire runway with a very lightly loaded L-1011. Probably not full on gas either. And he's probably using Toga. Like, that thing should have just shot out. Alright, anyway. Oh, there it goes. Alright, there you go. Langoliers. Nether Storm was the worst zone in all a while. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Nether Storm ain't great. It's the Langoliers that moved your flight path in the app. Hey man, I get free stuff through Bing. I get free video games all the time. Code Monkey, welcome aboard. My wife still shudders thinking about the movie. Good story helped by the bad CG. I should go watch it again. Like, does that thing ever... I remember it was always on, like, ABC. It was always on network TV on, like, Sunday nights and whatnot. It was one of those types of movies. Is it ever on like streaming services though? Like, can I find it on Netflix or Amazon? I wonder.
Destination Atis is 132.
Separate note. Looks like Brad's scenery. What's wrong with Brad's scenery? Does he have the unmixed or the unmatched ortho like I do? .32.4 on the Atis. 32.4. Let's tune into that for a second. We don't have it yet. Twitch, barely. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. How many people clicked on the link tonight? That's what I want to know. Oh, we got 47 people clicking on the link tonight. That's pretty good, right? That's roughly 3 times more. That's actually almost 4 times more people than cared about the 182 by Caronado. Yeah. Also, the 757 was not a very popular one. I won to Zibo. Clicked it 4 or 5 times. It's a good video. It was Uberbot's recommendation. I asked him for a video and he's like, here you go. Use this one. I said, okay, great. Fantastic. The Langoliers, man. What other crappy airplane movie physics can we watch here? Didn't Denzel Washington roll a passenger jet in one of his movies? Excuse me. Top Gun is like, Like, here's this on the Pirate Bay. Well, okay. Passenger 57. Oh boy. Dude, we're not gonna make fun of Air Force One, okay? Steven Seagal was like, he was billed as a top actor in that thing, and Steven Seagal dies in the first like 20 minutes of the movie. Oh no, that's a different movie. I'm thinking of crap. The Air Force One's pretty bad. What was the one I'm thinking of with Steven Seagal? Not Die Hard. Executive Decision, that's right. Thank you, Cosmic. Executive Decision was actually a pretty good movie, all things considered. It was a really good movie. Top Gun 2. Man, we're looking forward to Top Gun 2. It's also got Kurt Russell. Yeah. Air Force One is Harrison Ford, that's right. Yeah. Didn't they like blow a hole in the side of Air Force One and just kept on flying and like everybody stayed in the plane or something? Well, Hot Shots is meant to be a parody. Like if you want to make fun of airplane physics in sort of that nature, then you have to go to something like the other airplane movie. Iron Eagle, that's the one. Where a Cessna shoots down a fighter jet. Let's watch Die Hard 2. Space Dandy, thanks for the bits, man. Cheers. Airplane 2 is pretty bad. The original Airplane's fantastic. Airplane 2, not so much. I never saw Hot Shots, though. Best movie is Soul Plane. Never heard of Soul Plane. Is there a trailer for that? Do I...
Your position.
What is this? What is this? Actually, you know what? Top of drop's coming up here. Let's do this first. 10 miles to go. Let's go ahead and start down to 8,000 feet. Not on an intercept heading. I don't think that's actually true. I said descend now, and it's not. There it goes.
Control to airports. There is no need to report position in the parent unless specifically requested.
All right, 8,000 feet. There we go. Okay, Soul Plane, the official trailer.
November 68, Papa, understand you 3 miles north of the airport and right downwind to runway 30, report midfield.
The first airline was Soul.
Runway 30, runway 30.
What the hell is this, Bill?
Have an agreement
Snoop Dogg, okay.
What runway you coming from after a few tracks. There's going to be a non-passing rate on the Cat 4.
Snoop Dogg going an airplane movie, that's pretty...
Airport, going eastbound. And you keep referring to runway 29, there's no runway 29 in Santa Maria.
Gotta have the nerdy white guy, too. Mayday! Mayday! Tom Arnold, oh gosh. Alright, that's enough of that, man. I've never seen Soul Plane before. I'll have to add that to my list. Doug, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy?
Following a Skyhawk on short final.
Die Hard and Die Hard 2 are my favorite Christmas movies. Yeah, it's not bad. Flying Wolf, what's going on, buddy? Happy Friday, it's good to see you. You've just tuned in for something. I don't even know what's going on here tonight.
Essentially, send a TPM 915, take a Bravo 14,500.
I don't really watch movies, Bill, so like I'm generally the wrong person to talk to when it comes to movie stuff. All right, plane has basically missed the VNAV path already. I think it's going to be okay. It's going to want drag here in a second, I bet. Let's turn Eugene down just a touch.
6073.
Soul Plane safety video is hilarious. Nice.
Allegiant 2460, contact.
Dude, him.
Approach 125.9.
Sync rate. Yeah, we're fine.
25.9, 24.6.
Him giving me a descend via from 35,000 feet is kind of a lazy move. You see that a lot in Western U.S., not quite so much in the LA area.
2460 approach. Altimeter 3008. Advise when you have information, Romeo.
Romeo.
Approach runway 26 left.
Right, 26 left. Departing runways 19 left, 19 right, 26 right. Visual approaches and use VFR departures. Contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Leo.
I have Leo.
Las Vegas McCarran International Airport. Atis information, Romeo.
Wait.
2356 Zulu.
Oh, it is Romeo.
Sky condition clear.
Leo. I don't have Leo. That's for sure, because Leo wouldn't exist. It sounded like you said Leo, though.
19 left. 19 right. 26 left. Departing runway.
They're basically using all runways.
19 right. 26 right. Visual approaches and use VFR departure.
Maintain 14,000.
Got it. I haven't read back Leo as if like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, on the altimeter.
Yeah, like the lion.
Cleared to John Wayne via direct Julian Victor 208 to Seal Beach 148 radial Seal Beach, then direct.
Thought you were a V. Is 5 Tango Bravo irregular on Twitch? I don't know who 5 Tango Bravo is.
Apologies, yes, TBM 9 for 5 Tango Bravo. No problem.
That, I don't recognize that voice, no. Soup BC, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you very much for 6 months of support. Cheers, my friend. Thank you. I'm the Fuzz. This 5 Tango Bravo is him. There you go. Well, good to see you. I am the Fuzz. Thanks for flying. Thanks for flying on PilotEdge tonight. Are you going to Vegas? And if you're not going to Vegas, you should. If you're not going to Vegas, then you should go to Burbank later. The streaming Halloween movies on Twitch presents. I never got into horror movies, man. Like, I'm not a big movie person in general, but horror movies are also especially not my thing. John Wayne for now, Burbank later. Sweet. Well, we're going to Burbank tonight, so second flight will take us down there if you want to come join us. We'll probably be landing in Burbank around 10:30-ish, be my guess. Eastern time. About an hour 45 from now. I'll chopper creeper or Burbank for your arrival. Yeah.
986, 5 Tango Bravo.
Hey Bill, one of these days, buddy, we gotta have a chat, okay? I saw for the very first time your outro on one of your streams, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I was horrified. And I wasn't just horrified by the video, I was horrified that you knew it well enough that you were singing along to it, and clapping to it, and whistling to it, and doing all the things that were happening in the video, okay? That was weird. I just wanna put that out there. There's no part of that was not weird. Watch Event Horizon. All right. I'll add it to my list. Yeah. It reminds me, Bill, what it reminds me of, it seems like the kind of thing that one of my good friends from high school would have gotten into. Because he was into kind of all of that really weird sort of stuff in videos. Like, he was a big fan of, he was unironically a fan of Yata. And stuff like that. Like, one time we were driving around in his car and he throws on Yata. And I'm like, dude, you gotta stop this. 25-9er, Southwest 717. Biggest approach, Southwest 717, 51906 descending, Sunset 4, we got Romeo.
Southwest 717, Las Vegas approach, expect visual approach, runway 26 left.
Southwest 717, can we put 19er left on request?
Southwest 717, no problem, expect visual approach, runway 19 left.
We'll expect that, Southwest 717, thank you. Yeah! We got the good approach.
Legion 2460, put 19 left and request also for parking now over there.
Legion 2460, expect that.
Thank you.
Max is also parking over there too, because that's where Legion parks, I think. Definitely where Southwest definitely parks on the west side of the field. Be a long taxi for us. Plus 100 left is just cooler anyway. Turn to be in the stratosphere and down you go. Alright, altimeter 3008.
Nearest altimeter 3011.
That's not what I'm looking for though. Landing lights can come on. What's a Yata? Oh no, that's not what I want to see. God. You've never seen Yata before. Blow your damn mind here in a second. And it just gets more ridiculous from there. We gotta get to the chorus. Oh, here we go. I've never seen it translated before. Oh, Jesus. Anyway. Taking notes. There you go, Bill. Oh, jeez. I'm happy I could share this moment with you all. I hope you... That should be everybody's ringtone. Space Danny, thanks for the bits, man. Cheers, buddy. Is it footage from the Southwest Crew Lounge? Yeah, maybe. I approve. BNAV is doing fantastic, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. You need that. I can give that to you. Dude, that's what I should have. That's what I should have linked the Zibo to tonight. Yata. Dude, I literally just watched it. Thank you. I can see the connection. Yeah. Dumb internet videos is what they are. Drone, good to see you, man. I'm going to have a beer to calibrate this moment with you. I'm assuming you meant celebrate, but calibrate's pretty good too. Cheers, bud. That was basically my teenage years. I had a friend who was very into stupid internet videos, so we would just sit around, watch them, and giggle. And he was unironically into them and would listen to them in his car. Also included in that were things like Dollar Mendy and other like flash animations and crap from like back in the day. King of the North, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for 17 months of support. What did I just watch? Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it. I'll never get those seconds back. You can have more of them. I'm sure that will be featured on Bill Ferrelli's next stream, right, Bill? Yeah, well, flash animation is like Strong Bad. Yeah, like Strong Bad, Into the World. A good flash animation is Dr. Tran. Here comes Dr. Tran. We're not going to play this whole thing because it's got some not safe for work language, or, you know, not PG-13 language. 7.5 million views, though. This is hilarious, by the way.
He is a man of action.
I think this is a flash animation originally. It looks like it.
Is a man of honor.
The stream is PG. I typically keep. I keep it PG here, like on the voice. Chat, it's a little different, whatever. There you go. There's Dr. Tran if you want a good laugh too. My wife, when I showed her that when I showed my wife that for the first time, she died. All right, we're gonna play for runway 19er left. I don't know. There's not really much of an approach brief. We're not gonna load an approach. We'll get vectors to it. We'll be visual.
2460 is 8700 descending to 6, 210 knots, left turn 030.
Thank you.
Let's see, where is my inner ref? There we go. Index approach. We'll land flaps 30, 147 knots. 30/147. Do I have a big bag of crabs? I don't know what that means. So probably not. My Pumi is 11,230 knots.
November 002, this will be a full route clearance. Advise when ready.
There's a max.
Allegiant 2460, descend and maintain 5,200.
There's the field.
5,200 Allegiant to 2460.
November 002, cleared to Van Nuys Airport.
I suspect this might be the only frequency we get for this. So let's see. Vegas Tower, one under left is going to be 1875.
Direct Gina. That's Golf, India, November, Alpha.
It's been awfully quiet on the network tonight.
Maintain 3,000. Expect 5,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.
Las Wages. Ben, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, buddy.
5435.
There are some gens out there for sure, yeah. Corey Brayshaw, happy Friday. It's good to see you guys. Nick Ben Gaming, welcome aboard. Hello from Boston. I'm on my way from Bangkok to Dubai with a 777. I'm guessing not in the real world. I'll be on soon. Fantastic. Yeah, come fly to us. If you come fly to Burbank with us, if you're around, whoever is. If you leave out of like, I think if you leave out of Bakersfield, or maybe even San Diego, you'll get up there about the same time as us in the PC-12.
All right, 260 and 4,200 Legion.
Have you verified the whole button is working? We're not going to test it. Seatback pocket, good to see you. Tropical Mangoes, thank you very much for 9 months of support. Cheers. I'm controlling Teterboro ground while watching you. Fantastic. How's the traffic tonight, man? Cheers, buddy. Thanks for 9 months. You just named me baby.
Allegiant 2460, clear visual approach, runway 19 left, contact tower 118.75.
1875, clear the visual, 19 left, Legion 2460.
Southwest 717, reduce speed to 210, then descend and maintain 6000.
Speed 210, then descend 6,000, Southwest 717.
Circle approach, TBM 915, Tango Bravo, level 8000, information Charlie for John Wayne.
Okay, 210,
Tango Bravo, circle approach,
then
expect
6,000.
runway 20 right unless you have another request.
Visual for 20 right, Sun Lobby, thanks for Tango Bravo.
1,300 feet per minute should be good. Space Data, thank you for the bits.
717, turn left heading 030, contact Las Vegas approach 133.95.
030-133-905, Southwest 717. Space Data, we'll get to that in a second. 030 3395. 3395.
Allegiant 2460, Las Vegas Tower, runway 19 left, clear to land, wind calm.
Oh, speeding up, speeding up. Biggest approach, Southwest 717, 7,600 descending 6,000. Whoa, come on.
717, Las Vegas approach, thank you.
Get some flaps out. Flaps 10. Okay, somewhere there's a detent. There's the arm. Whoa, where's it going?
1,000 to go.
Hello.
Allegiant 717, descend and maintain 5,200. Correction, Southwest 717, descend and maintain 5,200.
5,200, Southwest 717. My airplane. What the hell happened there?
TBM 5 Tango Bravo, fly heading 340, descend and maintain 5,000, vector for approach.
Heading 340, down to 5000, and vectors for the approach, thanks for Tango Bravo.
Plane was just like, see ya. I have to go see my people. Whatever, dude. Hand flight, I don't care.
November 219 Kilo Cherry, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. Cessna 8256, X-ray, circle approach, go ahead.
I'm not really sure what happened there.
Cessna 56, X-ray, stand by.
I think we can probably...
Southwest 717, turn left heading 260.
260, Southwest 717.
Cessna 56 X-ray, I don't show a flight plan for you. Could you refile?
Maybe I might have bumped Toga by accident or something.
Southwest 717, airport will be 10 o'clock and 8 miles. Advise when you have it inside.
Inside, Southwest 717.
Southwest 717, clear visual approach. Runway 19 left, contact Las Vegas Tower 118.75.
Clear visual approach 1 left, Tower 1875, Southwest 717.
Allegiant 2460, taxi to your gate via Delta, Monaco ground. Have a good day.
Delta Monaco ground 2460, good night, thanks.
TBM 5 Tango Bravo, traffic 1 o'clock, 6 miles parallel, opposite direction. Altitude indicates 5,400.
San Luis ground, Cessna 24775 at Princeton parking. Request pattern work with information. Victor, request Cat 3 rating.
Cessna 24775, San Luis ground for the Cat 3, runway 29 at
Right.
via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha to runway 29, Cessna 24775.
Well, that was fun. Vegas Tower, Southwest 717, visual 19 left.
Southwest 717, Las Vegas Tower, runway 19 left, clear to land, wind calm.
Good land 19 left, Southwest 717.
2500.
$15, $25, $30. Okay, speed brake arm, auto brake armed, gear is down, 3 green, flaps are down and indicated 30. Runways in sight, clearance is received.
Cessna 56 X-ray, things got your flight plan now for the I-11, cleared to SoCal Logistics Airport as filed, maintain 5000, expect 90,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.4, squawk 5147.
And should be calm 2x2. Hey, that's nice. Nailed that pretty well. That's what she said.
Cessna 56X, X-ray unit back directed. Hold for release, advise when ready for departure.
Oh man, 25 frames.
1,000. Runway 19 left.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude 7.
GBM 5 Tango Bravo, descend and maintain 3000, airport 11 o'clock and 10 miles, advise when you have it inside.
Gear,
GBM 5
flaps,
Tango Bravo,
lights,
clear visual
good.
approach, runway 20 right.
Santa Barbara around, good afternoon, November 2002 with Juliet at 5 Charlie, request taxi.
November 2002, Santa Barbara ground. Good evening, information, Kilo is current.
Checked.
Altimeter 2991, runway 25, taxi via Alpha Golf.
A little steep on the descent there.
Information Kilo, altimeter 2991, runway 25 via Alpha Golf, November 2002.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Approach is out. Decel.
Ready for departure.
80 knots. Manual braking. All that work and I still used up the entire runway.
17, turn left next taxiway. Taxi to gate via Bravo Golf, monitor ground, have a good day.
Bravo Golf, monitor ground, Southwest 717, talk to you.
November 9, Kilo Charlie, descend and maintain, flight level 240.
All that time I was hoping to save. Didn't save any of it. So we have to go all the way over to Golf.
GBM 5 Tango Bravo, contact John Wayne Tower, 126.8.
John Wayne Tower, TBM 915 Tango Bravo, visual 20 right.
TBM 915 Tango
Yeah, it's
Bravo,
butter,
John
but
Wayne
I
Tower,
floated the
right.
crap out of it. I overflared it, came in too fast, too high.
20 right.
Mostly just too high.
Tango Bravo.
Ground. Oops. Hey. If you don't touch down until halfway, I'd expect to use the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, it floated the crap out of that. Zulu, take this to Golf. Certainly wasn't supposed to happen that way, but whatever. T-Craft, good to see you, man. That's cool. It's cool approach to fly though. I love coming into Vegas on the 19s. Visual to 19 is definitely a nice way to switch it up. Yeah. Feral Birdie, welcome aboard. Have I tried X-Enviro 1.1? I have not. I kind of gave up on X-Enviro. They pretty much stopped supporting that thing and stopped updating that thing, so they basically lost me. It did really well for a while, recommended to a lot of people bought into it, and then the project just died. And they kept dragging people. They kind of kept stretching people along, saying, "Oh, look at these screenshots we got." And then the thing comes out, and it's like, yeah, it's not very good. So I haven't been super impressed by anything they put out with the updates, which is too bad because in X-Plane 10 it was fantastic. Like X-Plane 10 it was an amazing add-on. It's one of those where it just kind of got worse with time. Slim Ken and John, how you doing? I'll try to do that next time. You going back to COD Max? They have released some updates for X and Viral lately. A couple of them, not too many though. The frames are chunky here. Oh boy. And it's all CPU. Kind of simmed out. All good, dude. Well, it's the Vegas down to SoCal thing, so we've done this a few times. Winnie departing Las Vegas. After I go use the little boys' room, grab myself another barley pop, and then we get set up for flight number 2. So probably be about 20-25 minutes, be my guess. If I had to take a gander. Turn them off for now. We'll just come park here. I don't have any Vegas scenery loaded. It's all stock. Somebody's like some little lazy devs. I don't know if it's lazy or what. Like what happened? If the tech changed and they just couldn't make it work in 11 or what the deal was. But yeah, I mean that project started off nice and strong, man. They were doing updates after update after update, and then it just went like nothing. Like it got worse, and then that was sort of it. And I think X-Plane 11 sort of killed it. All right, park brake. Everything's set there. Fantastic. Oh, the seatbelt sign's off. Whoops.
Please prepare your doors for early arrival, Los Angeles.
No, we're not in Los Angeles. We're in Las Vegas. None shall pass, Big D. What's going on, my friend? Has been a while, dude. Good to see you. 40 to 45 minutes. It won't be that long. It's the first flight that's that long. Second flight's usually quicker. All right, my friends. For taking off. Thanks for sticking around. Or thanks for stopping by, I should say. If you're sticking around, we'll see you here in a few minutes. You know the drill. I'm going to use the little boys' room, grab myself another barley pop, and then we'll get ready for number 2. I promise not to put Yata on. It's tempting, though. I gotta get some new songs in here one of these days. All right, folks, I'll be right back. Dude, go to wine country, man. Grab a car, go to Sonoma or something. I've heard the Alcatraz tour is pretty cool. I was supposed to do the Alcatraz tour, but the government was shut down that day. I didn't get to do the Alcatraz tour. It's ultimate units time. You mean absolute units? Where's she at? Oh yeah, she's over there, isn't she? She's looking pretty plump today. Hi. She real plump today. She's a big kitty. Who's a big kitty? You a big kitty. That is not a unit. That's 3 units. Yeah, kind of. She's found a spot. I don't understand why she's sitting there. Like, there's a futon behind me that's nice and comfortable. She could be anywhere else in the house, but she's decided to be in here on a random backpack that happens to be sitting on the floor next to my wheel. Whatever, dude. I don't think they'll give me 30. I think they're going to leave me at like 24 or 22. We'll file it anyway. See what happens. Chungus. Oh, here she is. Hi. Yeah, you know we're talking about you, don't you? The cat knows when we're calling her fat. Here, I got a picture of the cat for you. Wouldn't be a stream if I didn't show at least one picture. Yes. Here's little Miss Chungus. She sat like that for probably 5 minutes at least. She's just chilling. Holding herself up with one paw, sitting up against the damn pillow, staring at the side of the couch like, hey, I'm here. It's mine. I have a thyroid. Dude, you're the second person that said she's got a thyroid issue. Controller change. Who's the new controller? Keith! Really? Ah, that's good. Haven't had Keith for a while. Spike was laying on the floor just behind my chair. Didn't see him when I backed up. He went running. I bet he did. Is Keith streaming tonight? Usually when Keith controls, he usually streams. No, he's not. Maybe he's not going to be around very long. Sometimes the Keith streams is because there's somebody that didn't call in for duty. Hello from Boston. Look me, I'm dead. Welcome aboard, sir. Happy Friday. Happy Saturday to you. All right, welcome back. Flight number 2. We're going to make our way down to Burbank from Las Vegas. Hop inside this thing. I say we depart at 10:30. No, we'll get there at like 10:30. Yeah, we'll get to Burbank at. Yeah, we'll probably get to Burbank around 10:30. Maybe a little bit sooner than that. I think that's what I said. Keith is mildly amused. All right, we're back. Let's do this. Get this sucker loaded up. Weight and fuel and balance. Over on the sim brief, I see that we want to have a 0 fuel weight of 131.7. We have 129.8. To get to 131.7, we had 1.9. 1.9 plus 38.6 is 40.5. 131.7. Yes, that is actually the number. 14.4. Oops. 14.4. There we go. Check, check. Good. 14.4. 14.4. It already loaded it in for us. Great. Let us call up the clearance delivery at 18.0. 18 0.
Request IFR clearance to San Diego, information India.
As on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Oscar?
Advise on initial contact you have information Sierra.
Sierra. Oh, R. Yeah, S comes after R.
Las Vegas McCarran International Airport. Atis information Sierra. 0056 Zulu. Wind 320 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 24. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3006. Arriving runways 19 left. 19 right, 26 left. Departing runways 19 left, 19 right, 26 right. Visual images in use VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude.
All right, we have Sierra.
November 2002, contact point, Magoo approach 124.7.
Max, we need a pocket rocket or something tonight, man.
Magoo approach
It's too bad you're done.
124.7.
Although he doesn't sound like he's having a good night already.
Delta 9020, contact Albuquerque.
Al Dog, good to see you, buddy. We're at Las Vegas. Taking off out of Vegas, heading down to Burbank tonight.
San Jose Tower, System 2068 Papa, holding short, runway 29.
Keith logged in because Max logged out.
202, approach, Camarillo altimeter.
I could see there being some truth to that.
November 2068, Papa, San Luis Tower, make left close traffic, runway 29 and clear for takeoff. Traffic on the left crosswind is a Skyhawk.
Clear for takeoff, runway
It's going pretty good, man. Just about to grab clearance.
Skyhawk 2068 Papa.
November 9 Kilo Charlie, depart Santa Monica, heading 070, vectors visual approach, contact SoCal approach 128.5.
I'm not going to screw with him yet because he's kind of busy. If he gets a little quieter, then maybe we'll have a little fun. Vegas clearance, good evening. Southwest 717, IFR clearance, Burbank.
Retard.
Vegas clearance on request number 2, standby.
Crow 1088, thanks for 10 months of support. Cheers to you as well, my friend. Thank you again, sir.
Delta 2034.
Where did I go for my 300 nautical mile flight?
International Airport.
I flew from India 80 to Kilo Bravo Victor Yankee. It was about an 800 mile or 700 mile flight, I think.
Frequency 125.
I did a very long multi-day cross country this past summer, and one of the reasons I did it was to meet the requirements for my 300 nautical mile flight. So I flew from Indiana back to Massachusetts. I made a stop in Anderson, Indiana for fuel because the place I took off out of didn't have gas. And then I made a stop in Western Pennsylvania for fuel. And then back. It was about 6.5 hours of flying.
Climb via SID, accept, maintain 5,000.
Yeah, it was about 6.5 hours, I think. It was fun.
November 775, runway 29, cleared for the option.
Clear for depth on runway 29.
The horn honking was not the response.
Delta 2034, are you familiar with the phrase climb via SID?
Oh boy.
Negative. Can you say again? Delta 2034.
Delta 2034. Okay, just for now, just maintain 5,000 and expect 1,000 5 minutes after departure. And you need to research standard instrument departures and the phrase climb via SID.
It got busy all of a sudden.
Delta 2034.
Delta 2034, negative. Just maintain 5,000.
Where did I go in Western Pennsylvania?
5 minutes after departure.
What was that area? Williamsport was on the way out.
And 10,000 5-minute departure.
I stopped at Bradford.
17, clear to the Burbank Airport, boat trade departure, Hector transition, then as filed, climb via SID, and squawk. Stand by.
Standing by.
South of 717, that took forever, squawk 2417.
Go to Burbank, Boach 8, Hector S, filed, climb to the SID, squawk 2417, Southwest 717.
South of 717, read back, correct. November 90 Kilo Charlie, up.
Baby just squealed. think she'll be okay. All right. Yeah, so Bradford Regional. Bravo Foxtrot Delta is where I stopped in Pennsylvania. So I did India 80. Here, I can show you real quick. Let me just pull the plan.forflight.com. That's my headphone rattling. Logbook. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I have ForeFlight right in front of me. I can do it down there. Let me do this. And we'll go to there. Logbook. All entries. All the way back to that one right there. I-80 to KBVY. I stopped in AID, which was Anderson, Indiana. Right, so I took off from a grass strip in Noblesville, Indiana. I landed just 15 miles away at Anderson, Indiana, and then I hopped from there all the way up to Bradford, right there, and then I hopped my way all the way to Beverly. So it met the requirements. 2 stops, more than 300 miles. It was a fun flight. It was a nice day. I started off flying VFR, and then I ended up flying IFR. Or having to pick up a clearance around Cleveland, and then flew out from there. So yeah, that was a fun trip. 6.5 total on the Hobbs. Actually, half an hour of that was doing some sightseeing stuff around India 80. So it was 6 hours. Was probably closer to what my real flight time was for that part of the trip. All right, let me grab my route. Perfect. KLAS. Procedure, departure. I'm hoping they'll give me 19er left. I don't know if he will. We'll see, because I'm right here. If I ask nicely, he might give it to me. And then KBUR, procedure, arrival, links 8, Hector, add route. Fantastic. Go to plates, close, edit, doot. Add plate, Las Vegas, airport diagram, Boach, 8, back, Burbank, the star is the Lynx 3, or Lynx 8, sorry, Burbank, airport diagram. Got that, got that, got that, got that. And departing on the Boach 8, we depart runway heading, and if assuming we can go 19er left, then we will go to 2,682 feet, direct to Fixix, and then Roper. The big one is Roper right here, so make sure you stay between 4,800 and 7,000 feet at Roper. And then continue on from there. Boach above 13,000, which will be easy. Fantastic. So climb via the SID takes us up to 190. And the departure frequency is 25-9er. So because we didn't get an altitude and because we didn't get a departure, we pull it from the SID. So there's our altitude and there's our departure frequency. Right off the chart. Piece of cake. What was that? Good. All right. Hop down here. The route page, KLOS. Cat, do you want to get out of here? No, you're just going to lay right there. Okay. KLES, KBUR. And then init ref. Oh, no, sorry. Departing and arriving, departing from Vegas. We'll plan for 19 left. I'm not sure if we'll get that, but we'll see what happens. To Hector. That's good. Departing and arriving, Burbank. Lynx 8, Hector. And then we'll go to legs. Make sure there's no... Make sure there are no discontinuities, which there aren't. It's fantastic. We'll go to the init ref page, pull you in. Our reserves for this flight from SimBrief are 4.9er. Which I think is pretty much what they always are for this airplane. Cost index is 48, so we got a little bit more chooch going for this one. Set. Cruise winds, or winds at the top of cruise are 310020. Still not much in the way of winds. Set. And we're going to 30. Set. Okay. And one limit. Let's derate it to 45 again. 95% on that. Takeoff. Flaps 5. Set the CG. V1 140 V2 or V rotate. Sorry, 142. V2 146. I got a tickle my throat all of a sudden. We're good now. That's set. Move on to the glare shield next. Per the departure, the initial heading will be 194. And if we don't get one inner left, then we'll reprogram everything. That's fine. Well, we'll ask for one inner left. 146 plus 15 is 161. And we are cleared up to 19,000 feet. 19,000 feet is set. And do you. Can't do VNAV yet. It's fine. All right, glare shield set. And then moving on to transponder 2417. 2417. TARA set. FMC set up. Glare shield set up. Transponder's been set.
And ground to cockpit.
Let's get Alan here and do our pushback.
Go ahead and show me where you'd like to point her.
Show me where you'd like to point her. I'm going to point her right there. Yeah, buddy.
Ground to cockpit. Toast driving up right now.
Thank you. Dogs, good to see you, buddy. Just sip, right? Torb, how you doing, man? Good to see you, Torbinator. Happy Friday, buddy. I went to Pittsburgh on the way out. So I spent the night on the way out. I actually spent the night in Pittsburgh. Met up with WBS5 too and his lovely wife. I flew through Williamsport and then went to Pittsburgh from there. That was the wrong way to pour that. All right, fix it in a second.
All right, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Keeping you in Squawk Spence. I'll get out of here, dude. Alright, let me get the cat out of here because I think she's got to pee or something. Go. Out. Home. Heart. Fantastic.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release the parking brake when you're ready.
It's off.
All right, starting the pushback and
vision lights.
You may spool them. Clear to start engines.
Set. Packs are off. That's all set and starting engine number 2. In 2. And just going to Donald's first question when we go to EAA is always, when are we going to go see Ty? Or are we going to go see Ty? I like it. Like I said, next time, next time, get in touch with me a little sooner, and we'll grab lunch or something. Because I get my day is broken up into 3 pieces. I get 1/3 of every day off. I spend 1/3 of the day at the booth, and I spend 1/3 of the day in the PVC. Now that I'm a dad, I have to brush up on some dad jokes. Give me your best dad joke, Torb. I don't believe you're a father, but I'm gonna say you're the kind of guy that's gonna have some dad jokes for me. Simflyer Brazil, what's going on, buddy? Happy Friday, it's good to see you. Comes in 1 on engine 2, or engine 1? Or in 2 on engine 1, that's what I'm looking for. There we go. Give her gas. I like this airplane. Why did the bike not stand on its own? It was too tired. I'm doing pretty good, Simflyer. Living the dream, my friend. Speaking of which, Living the Dream Part 4 came out today. Which is a video series aimed at the life of being an airline pilot and how not glamorous it is.
Alright, mate. Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Alright, mate. Disconnecting toes. Stand by.
Alright, mate. 1, 2, 5. I'm not, but the silly squawk joke above might be in the neighborhood. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Yep. What time do you go to the dentist? 2:30. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, there's ground and tower. We'll figure out 1875. We're just gonna ask for one letter left. Right, left, right.
Oh, is disconnected. 5 past 10 is removed. Thumbs up on the left and catch you next time. Have a safe flight.
See ya. Alright, ignitions are on. Runway turn off, taxi lights are on. And the APU is coming off. This time we're only going to 30,000 feet and we're landing at, I think, pretty much sea level. We'll put in sea level because I hate it when add-ons make assumptions about how fast you want to click, because there is really fast going up really fast, okay? And you're just like, okay, I want to go kind of fast, but then you go too fast and it says, all right, well, we're going to go all the way to 6,000 now and not give you a choice. Oh boy, here we go. This Chanel found is a real dad, can confirm. 77 Flyer, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Hyper Joe, good to see you. Say what you want about Switzerland, but its flag is a big plus.
Runway
Piper Alex, good to see
good
you.
evening. Skyhawk 53176 with VFR departure request when able.
Oh, Bill's flying out of John Wayne. Imagine that.
John Wayne clearance. Skyhawk 53176.
I'm leaving the highlighted messages at 100
with
points.
Information Delta. I would like flight following to Burbank at.
It gives everybody roughly 2 an hour. If you're a sub, I think it's like 4 an hour.
Via the orange departure as well.
The orange departure.
No 53176 on departure, fly heading at tree 30, maintain VFR out of below 2,400, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 0301.
On departure, that's heading 330.
What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. What do you call a cow with only 2 legs? Lean beef.
0301 5317.
I have heard that one before. What do cows go to for fun? The movies. Kid says, look at the red car over there. Dad says, your butt's going to be red in a minute.
Stanley Tower, Cessna 2068.
I'm not sure I get that one.
Extended downwind within correction for final runway 29 full stop.
Are you implying you're going to spank your child?
Clear land runway 29 2068 Papa.
What do you call a guy with no legs in a pile of leaves? Russell.
070, climb and maintain.
What is Mary? What's Mary short for? Because she's got no legs. Okay.
Delta 2034, contact SoCal departure.
Contact departure, Delta 2034.
Vegas ground Southwest 717 Golf 1 with Sierra Lake to request runway 19 left.
Delta 717, Las Vegas ground runway 19 left, taxi via Golf 1, Golf Delta.
19 left, Golf 1, Golf Delta, Southwest 717. It's good to see you.
You too, man.
No welcome aboard. He's busy tonight. I'll give him one and then we'll cut it.
TDM 5 Tango Bravo, traffic 3 o'clock, half mile eastbound, altitude indicates 5,500.
Have we seen if Keith streaming? He was not streaming a second ago. I didn't see him streaming earlier.
Thank you.
entirely possible it's a short shift or he's busy or what's going on with the frames. Ho ho. Oops.
Retard, retard, retard.
Yeah, I don't see him out there.
SoCal departure, radar contact.
A little chunky tonight.
TVM 5 Tango Bravo, clear direct Takey. That's Tango Echo Yankee Kilo India. Then resume muscle late departure.
Nah, it's not the VRAM. It's only 8.5 gigs used of VRAM. Nah, whatever. It's because we're looking at Vegas right now.
TVM 5 Tango Bravo, correct. Who else is trying to call?
Johnny Ground, Skyhawk 53176 with information Delta at ATI West, taxi to Tower Run.
Pull up! Pull up!
No 53176, Johnny Ground, taxi to the run-up area via Bravo.
All right, run up via Bravo 176.
Delta 2034, you should still be on the heading, the 251 heading published for the departure. It looks like you're flying the lost communication procedure. In fact, I'm not sure where you're flying. You're on a 060 heading. Why are you on a 060 heading?
It's a mystery.
Delta 2034.
Why are you on a 060 heading?
If you're not familiar with how to fly a SID, it's not realistic at all. Turn right heading 210.
What did the cash say to the wallet? You're in debt. Oh boy.
Number 56 X-ray.
There's not a lot of amusement this evening.
Contact Joshua 126.1. November 002.
Not a lot of amusement.
Turn right heading 160 vectors for the descent.
It's unfortunate somebody has this when the controls have those kind of nights too. Am I sure I can fly a SID?
November 68 Papa, have you taxied?
Mate, we'll do our best.
That's affirmative, like, called it out.
November 68 Papa, in the future we got to hold short of Alpha. Once you're clear of the runway, you need to stop as soon as the plane crosses the hold short lines. You shouldn't just continue the ramp.
10-4, copy that. I'll review the handbook. Thank you, sir.
I had to break up with my tennis playing girlfriend. Love meant nothing to her.
5,000, correct?
That's a deep cut right there. That's a real deep cut. Ryan87, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Coast Pilot, sorry, I missed your sub, Coast Pilot. Holy crap. Coast Pilot, thanks for 30 months, man. Cheers, Jeremy. Hope you're doing well. What has happened in the last 30 months? I have had, I think, 2 different jobs. Have I had 2? No, maybe not. Maybe I've only, no, it's only, yeah, I've had 2 different jobs. Not quite 3, but 2 different jobs. I had a daughter. That's something, I guess, that's somewhat major.
Right, 256.
All right, henceforth, I declare that highlighted messages should only be used for bad jokes. Let it be said. Let it be known. What did one stop sign say to the other? Stop watching me change.
56 X-ray.
Would that be stop light?
17 approach.
$18.75, 25.9er. I don't think stop signs change.
Lindbergh, Clarence,
but I see where you're going with
United
that.
722, we have information whiskey and...
Today my daughter asked, can I have a bookmark? I burst into tears. She's 8 years old and doesn't know my name is Joe.
Stand by. And who else was trying to call?
Also good.
November 2002, turn left heading 360. November 2002, turn left heading 350.
What's the difference between a pizza and a flight instructor? A pizza feeds a family of 4.
Have a good flight.
That's tough. Vegas Tower, Southwest 717, holding short 19er left.
Southwest 717, Las Vegas Tower, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff, wind tree, actually, yeah, wind tree 203.
Good for takeoff, 19er left, Southwest 717. Lights. camera.
Downwind ground, Skyhawk 53176, continue.
Action.
53176, runway 20 right, taxi via Bravo and Kilo.
Go to the right.
Bravo Kilo 20 right, 53176.
Clear to the left. The frames are chunky.
Entered runway 19 left. 9,700 feet remaining.
United 722, cleared to the Burbank Airport, Seaward to departure, Los Angeles transition, direct.
Let's go flying.
Climb via set except maintain 10,000, departure frequency 119.6, squawk 5037.
United 722, cleared to Burbank Airport, Seaward to departure LAX transition, then direct, climb via SID, except maintain 10,000. Frequency 119.6, squawk 503.
Green.
United 722.
Airspeed's alive.
722, read that correct. Nice to see you. Looks like you got the tech issue sorted out. November 2002, field 11 o'clock 5 miles.
80 knots. Check.
November 2002, clear visual approach, runway 34 left, contact Van Nuys Tower 119.3.
Never did set the trim. It's alright.
Limburg grounding. Good evening, United 722. We're at gate 42. Taxi for departure, United 722.
United 722, Limburg ground, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
Taxi via Bravo, runway 27, United 722.
400.
Delta 717, contact departure.
Departure 717. Got a pot on for this one.
November 2002, Van Nuys Tower, runway 34 left, cleared to land, wind 35011.
Las Vegas departure Southwest 717, 4,000, climbing via Boch 8.
Southwest 717, Las Vegas departure, right of contact.
Okay, so we're still climb via.
Number 53176, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear to take off.
Alright, flaps are in. Coming in. $4,800 to 7,000 at Roper.
16, full head ground on request, stand by.
Not bad. It's not the best flyby sound, but it's not bad. We should fly the IXEG. We haven't flown that for a while. That's got the sound. That's got the flyby sound.
Runway 34 departure procedure to Needle.
Piper Alex, good to see you, my friend.
Maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 400. 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with LA Center 134.65. Squawk 7106.
And now I want a few tiny bags of peanuts. You get one. You don't get a few. You get one.
516. Straight back correct.
My favorite joke, says Ernie the Cat. Remember, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 lefts do.
Southwest 321 Las Vegas ground. Your choice of 26 right or 19 left. What do you prefer? Southwest 321 runway 19 left. Taxi via Golf 1 Golf Delta.
Not if you have kids that don't like peanuts. That's fair. Yeah.
Cessna 176 right of contact.
Anthrax got his first FBO cookie yesterday, didn't he? Now he wants more FBO cookies. Secret Service isn't allowed to yell "get down" anymore with the president about to be attacked. Now they have to say Donald Duck.
53176, 1,100, restricted 2,400.
That's 53176.
That might be the only wholesome. That might be the only wholesome joke about our president that you can tell. That isn't going to offend people from either side. That's pretty good. I like it.
There's a 2002 exit left when able, then taxi right be out.
Oxbox, what's going on, buddy? Happy Saturday. Hate to swing by so briefly, but I tell a TOG 2 joke, but it's too long. I don't know what that means. I was disappointed there were no cookies at the OWD FPL. I don't think I've ever. Yeah, small FPLs like that usually don't have that kind of stuff.
We're still restricted on heading and altitude.
53176. Affirmative. The John Wayne altimeter 2990. Sorry, 2990. Have on course for you momentarily.
Okay, roger that. 53176.
It's punishment for that ridiculous C of before. It's out of my hands. The tower told me to do it. Southwest 717, contact LA 7134.65.
3465, Southwest 717.
This 53176, resume our navigation at appropriate VFR altitude.
Even when Keith is busy, he still finds time to pick on people. Headline for a psychic little person who broke out of prison. Small, medium, at large. Oh boy. World of Tank joke. The TOG 2 is long.
Yeah, 722 still with
never played World of Tanks. What do you say when a peanut lands on the runway? Butter. We can do better than that.
Oh, I gotcha. All right.
It's all right, though. I'll give that one to you. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 717, 15,300, climbing flight level 190 via Boach 8.
Southwest 717, LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
I maintain flight level 230, Southwest 717.
United 722, Limburg Tower, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
I saved myself there. I was not cleared to 190. I was cleared via the SID to 190. So as long as I get climb via in there, I'm okay. Keith will be all over me.
TBA 1 Tree Whiskey LA clearance includes Las Vegas McCarran Airport, to departure. Then correction, Meisen transition.
I can't wait for Flight Sim 2020, man.
Climb by set except
get some nicely colored, properly colored orthos and stuff like that.
5.2 squawk 6060.
Because this should all be a much darker shade of orange almost. Definitely not the white that we're like the super bright white that we're looking at right now.
TBM 1 Tree Whiskey, read back correct.
Transition altitude.
Southwest 717, contact LA Center 1 Tree, 3.2.
33.2, Southwest 717. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 717, flight level 189er, climbing flight level 230.
Southwest 717, LA climb and maintain flight level 300.
Flight level 300, Southwest 717. And up to 30 we go. Sometimes, like, I think Joe likes to keep me low. I think Joe will keep you like at 24,000 feet for this particular leg. Sometimes they'll let you go all the way up there, though. Keith will be on you like brown on rice. That's not racist. Is that racist? Portland specific joke.
TBM 915, Tango Bravo, LA Center, Russia. Viper 16. Was that you calling?
Have you seen any contact from that game or sim yet? Yeah. Yeah, the Tech Alpha starts soon.
Runway 34, taxi.
Tech Alpha's going to be in D8 though, so nobody will be able to show you pictures, talk about it, or do any video of it. Or I don't think people will even be able to confirm that they're in the Tech Alpha. That's usually how those NDAs work, but you can probably figure out the kind of people that are going to be in the Tech Alpha. You can probably figure some of that out. But yeah, I mean, we still got a ways to go on that stuff. Hyper Joe's good to see you, by the way.
Roger, verify climbing via SID, except maintain 10,000.
What did the clock say to the minute? Your history now. Better chances of aliens being confirmed before that Tech Alpha.
Cessna 176, contact SoCal approach 124.9.
Looney M, welcome aboard. Did you see the farmer who was in the newspaper? He was outstanding in his field. That's pretty bad, dude. My dentist won an award. She got a little plaque. Today I saw a dwarf climbing down a prison wall. I thought to myself, that's a little condescending.
Approach LA altimeter 29991.
Making a pun about steak is a rare medium well done. Horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Why the long face?" We just gonna? Is this gonna be the rest of the night now? What do you call a fake noodle in pasta? Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me.
516 Bullhead Tower. I'm in the altitude. Maintain flight level 230. Change to departure frequencies approved. Runway 34, clear to take off. Make it good.
Make it good, he says. Who else is online right now? Got Bill. Bill, I'm assuming Bill's going to Burbank, yeah. He's flying up there VFR though. We gotta teach Bill how to do some IFR flying on the network here. Gotta get Bill into an airliner one of these days. What do you call a Mexican who's lost his car? Carlos. That's pretty good. I'm guessing that's a very Miami sort of joke.
Charlie Foxtrot, Bravo Kilo, Bravo, San Luis Tower, loud and clear.
In college, I dated a communist. She was cute and sweet, but it didn't end well. I should have seen the red flags. Horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, "You've been here every day this week. You're an alcoholic." Horse says, "I think not." Poof. Horse blinks out of existence. It's a philosophy joke about "I think, therefore I am," but if I would have told you that beforehand, that would have been putting discards before the horse. Ah, jeez, dude.
5016 LA San Ida.
Somehow my 9-year-old PC wasn't ideal for the tech alpha. Imagine that. A rope walks into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve ropes here." He walks outside and beats himself up against the curb, ties himself up, and walks back in. The bartender says, "I told you we don't serve ropes here." He responded, "I'm afraid not." Who invented King Arthur's round table? Circumference.
124.62.
2462,
Oh boy. Hey, we got Kevin Myers. Where's he at?
LA Center, Viper 16, 16.5, climb flight level 230.
Viper 16, LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 400.
400, Viper 16.
Viper 16. Where the hell is he? Not there, not there. Not there. No. Oh, he's at a bullhead. IP to PSP. Is he flying a DC? Is he flying a DCS?
1,000 to go.
Or is he in pilot? Or is he on an X-plane? Probably on an X-plane. That Kevin Myers.
Southwest 717, cross Hector, right and maintain flight level 240.
Hector, flight level 240, Southwest 717. Right, come down here, we'll go to legs, we'll find Hector. Execute.
Here we go. 176, contact SoCal approach 128.5.
If H2 is water and H2O2 is hydrogen peroxide, then what's H2O4 drinking? Oh dear. I gave up on VATSIM. No, we're not on VATSIM tonight. We're on PilotEdge. We gave up on VATSIM last week. Last week VATSIM crashed on us and went over to something else. But now PilotEdge was the plan tonight. McLeod RD, good to see you. Happy Friday. Welcome aboard. If you're just tuning in, we are about 20 minutes out of the Burbank Airport for our second flight of the night. Watching as the frames are
321, lost base departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Not great tonight. The frames could be better. It's all right. The views are pretty good though. There we go. Took out the window for a little bit. Am I flying for across the pond tomorrow? Nah. No across the pond for me. I tried to grab a slot, and then I was thinking about trying to fly anyway, And then my wife has something in the morning, so I have to watch my daughter. So I won't be around anyway. I got a non-PG-13 pun. Okay. As long as it's not racist or like sexist or super offensive, fine with that. The rule pretty much is like, don't be an idiot, obviously, and I'm probably not going to swear openly on the stream here. How do you catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on it.
TDM 510 Bravo, descend at pilot's
you should
discretion,
feel bad for
maintain
yourself.
14,000, lower short lead time.
Gavin's Kennedy, good to see you. Or Gavin's K Netty.
My discretion to 14,000 and
Gavin
on,
Skinetti?
97
How do you say? How do you capitalize that? What is your name? How do you say it? Am I flying with someone in the plane? There's nobody in the plane with us aside from you guys. However, we're flying on a network called PilotEdge, and oh, we just passed our top of descent. It won't let me descend now, will it? Great. Let's do 3,500.
176, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Speed breaks out. I screwed that up.
United 722, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
Why is it doing that? Oh yeah, it's gonna try to hold that speed.
Viper 16. I see you fixing it thing.
Everybody stick their hands out the window. Yeah, so final network called PilotEdge.
SoCal approach.
On PilotEdge, we have real people acting as air traffic control and real people that are also flying their fake airplanes. So the goal is to fly the airplane as realistically as possible.
United 722, SoCal approach.
And sometimes I screw up and miss my top of descent, and down we go really fast. Like this.
Southwest 321, contact LA Center 134.65. Verify 134.65 for Southwest 321. Southwest 321 negative 134.65.
Oh man. We're gonna miss it by like 1,500 feet. Keith is gonna have words for us. Should have a frequency change coming up here too.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go. Check. No barrel rolls. Negative. Plumby, how you doing, buddy? Gavin, okay, you're in a VA. Ah, I got you. Okay. I'm doing all right, buddy. Embraer pilot, welcome aboard.
Contact SoCal approach 127.
A Zibo, I want to win. Well, exclamation point, win the Zibo. Maybe you can be a winner.
5 Tango Bravo, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 9,000 for traffic. I'll have lower after he passes. And when able, verify you have the minute weather for Blythe and say approach request.
My discretion down to 9,000.
Copal at 14 or Palmdale at 13.
And we'll probably cancel before we get there for 5 Tango Bravo.
Roger, left 16, descend at pilot's
It's
discretion, maintain
a PG but political dad joke. Okay, that's fine, yeah. As long as you don't offend anybody.
LA Center climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230, Southwest 320.
We ought to not offend people.
717, contact LA Center 134.65.
3465, Southwest 717.
Southwest 321, contact LA Center 133.2.
33.2, 321.
Center Center, Southwest 717, flight level 240.
Southwest 717. LA Center cross Copal out to maintain 14,000. The Victorville altimeter 3010.
Copal 14,000, Southwest 717. All right, 14,000.
At 722, SoCal approach LA altimeter
Set.
2991.
Down here. We're loading in Los Angeles now, so it's gonna be a little chunky. 14,000 at Copal. Execute that. So our top of descent is coming up here very, very soon.
LA Center, Southwest 321, climbing through flight level 191.
It's coming up now.
For 230, 321.
Southwest 321, LA Center 1. TVM 1 Tree Whiskey with LA helicopters somehow. Contact LA Tower 120.95.
LA helicopters.
Southwest 321.
Why is it bringing the speed back?
Contact, correction, climb and maintain. Flight level 300.
Climb, maintain, flight level 300, 321.
He's doing some weird stuff.
Just 176, contact.
I lost my descend now button out of here. I'm not really sure what happened to it. Like, you're supposed to have a descend now button, but that's fine. Whatever. It's figured it out. It's descending. It's grabbed the VNAV path, so we'll be okay. Copal 14,000. Do I fly 737 Max? Yeah, right. Lucas Terra, good to see you.
516, roger.
Probably for the best in this one I found.
Burbank,
I got gas today for $1.39. Taco Bell tastes better than I remember.
Thank you.
I had a friend who one time spent $20 on Taco Bell just for himself. It was amazing.
Number 1 Tree Whiskey, LA Tower, runway 25, left clear for takeoff.
I kind of want to go to Taco Bell again. It's been dude, it's probably been almost 10 years since last time I had Taco Bell. Like I want to go dig up like a chili cheese burrito or something. Most I ever spent at Taco Bell was like $6. I know, dude. And he probably fed like 6 people.
773, 65 Whiskey, Bellhead.
What do zombie cows say?
Taxi via Alpha 4 and Alpha.
777 Bob, how you doing, buddy? Happy Friday. Taco Bell stopped carrying empanadas. I'm not a big empanada fan, so I wouldn't know. Like I said, I've been to Taco Bell for a long time. Pissed Pilot, happy Friday. Get the crunch wrap or the Mexican pizza. I think I used to get like cheesy gordita crunches. I don't know. I get chili cheese burritos, man. I'd eat like 5 chili cheese burritos because I'm fat. Well, now that's why I'm now fatter. At the time, I was, still fat, but not as bad as now.
Just 176 advise.
And I'd like to think that 5 chili cheese burritos in one sitting are probably partially to blame for that.
Number 56 X-ray radar services terminated. Contact Victorville Tower 118.35.
The plane is struggling holding its speed. Like it loses 10, 20 knots and then it speeds back up to the speed. Because it keeps trying to idle the throttles. There it goes.
Number 167, roger.
I'm kind of wondering what it's doing.
256 X-ray, Victorville Tower, runway 17. Clear to line.
Now it's going to idle the throttles again. It's going to rinse and repeat.
Number 56 X-ray, okay. Just remember, I don't know what the I-11 is, so if you plan on going missed, you want to tell us that ahead of time before you hand it to the tower, otherwise we assume it's a full stop. Runway 17, cleared low approach.
There we go. I'll take over for now.
November 176, contact Burbank Tower 118.7.
Yeah, it's going to do it again. Stop it!
722, traffic 2 o'clock, 2 miles northwest, bound altitude and gate 10,000.
After 20 years of marriage, my wife still finds me sexy. Every time I walk by her, she says, what an ass.
Not for you. United 722, did you copy the traffic?
That's good.
United 722, descend and maintain.
What even is an empanada? Oh no, I do like empanadas. I'm sorry. For some reason I was thinking empanadas was the thing that was in like like corn husks or whatever. Empanadas pretty good. Yeah, never mind. Wrong thing. It's like pastry filled with beef. Pastry filled with. It's basically a pastry filled with Mexican dinner. Yeah, these are good. I had the wrong thing. I definitely like empanadas.
Which runway do you prefer?
How many chonkers are on that flight? I don't know, man. Cat left the room, so there's one less there. Excuse me.
Downwind runway 8 and report there.
PilotEdge lecture or stream has to include a lecture by ATC. At least one, yes.
24. Number 1 Tree Whiskey, contact SoCal departure.
A taquito. Oh yeah, that's good. Enchiladas, delicious, yeah.
Springs altimeter 299.8.
On 1000, 516 with uniform.
Thank you. Southwest 717, contact Joshua approach 126.1.
26.1, Southwest 717.
Southwest 321, contact radar maintain, flight level 240.
Descend and maintain flight level 240, 321.
November 1 Tree Whiskey, SoCal departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 1 3000, LA altimeter 2991.
3000, 2991, 13 Whiskey.
Joshua Pro, Southwest 717, flight level 182, descending 4000 at Cobble.
Southwest 717. Joshua approach, thanks. The Victorville altimeter 3010.
10.
Southwest 717, cross Copilot 14000, cross GNE at and maintain 8000.
Copilot 14000, GNE at maintain 8000, Southwest 717.
3010.
Ah, my throat's all dry.
516, expect a visual approach, runway tree 1 left.
SoCal approaching at 722. We have the information at Burbank. Request ILS 08.
Yeah, 722. I'll pass that on for you. Contact SoCal approach 134.2.
All right.
34.2, United 722.
See here, Atis out there is 34.5.
SoCal approaching at 722, descending to 6,000. Request ILS 08. We have information at Burbank.
United 722, SoCal approach. Yep.
There's actually a
Lost control.
second
Let me know
Atis
you're looking
frequency
for the
there,
ILS.
which is kind of
Expect
crazy.
access to that, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, and we have traffic low at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we're not going to get the Atis yet. I'll leave it on there, but there's no way we're going to pick it up with those mountains in the way.
516, clear visual approach, runway tree 1 left. You looking for the straight in or?
35125 is the other frequency. You might try to pick that up. I don't know if they've modeled that.
516, roger.
25. Yeah, they haven't modeled that.
TBM 1 Tree Whiskey, turn.
It's cool.
Left heading 060, unable to proceed direct.
Right, Sakama, how you doing, Trey?
Departure,
Good to see you, man.
7000.
060.
I was thinking of tamales, that's what it is. I was thinking of tamales, not empanadas. Thank you.
1 Tree Whiskey, climb and maintain 17,000.
17,000,
176 runway, clear to land.
It follows your physical throttle setting until the speed is too low, then the auto throttle kicks in. Nah, dude, because my throttle was maxed. My throttle was completely full. Let's turn that off for now. We're starting to pick up the Atis.
Camera is speed at 210.
280 for now, and reaching 4,000, reduce speed to 210, all that.
Okay, 280 on the heading, 210, knots at 4,000.
Number 56 X-ray, I see you on the mist. I know the radio's been busy, not a problem. Execute the mist as published, then contact Joshua departure 126.1.
Alright. I'm on a plane where the dinner options are chicken and German sausage. I'm in the last row, so I'm hoping for a breast, but planning for the worst.
Southwest 321, contact SoCal approach 134.65.
You guys are killing me tonight, dude. Art 9K, welcome aboard. Time for a refreshing beverage. Indeed. Cheers.
November 1 Tree Whiskey, contact LA Center 125.27.
The last controller. Hey man, we're playing pretend airplanes, okay? You have to play along with it sometimes. Copal 14,000, and then
Number 7365 Whiskey
Janny, I
make
believe,
straight
at
out past runway tree 4, cleared for takeoff.
Yes, Janny at 8,000.
Number 5 Tree 176, where do you go? Disregard.
Alright, let's see if the auto throttle can figure this out now. Now that we're not descending anymore.
Southwest 321,
Let's get a little closer to Palmdale here. I'll punch in 8.
I'll get the altimeter for you in a moment.
If I have to, I'll just do a vertical speed descent.
321 Burbank altimeter 299 tree.
Yeah, there it goes.
176, same intention.
8,000 set.
Okay, you are cleared to land, correct? Okay, that's not good. All right, make right close traffic runway 8 and
that's not
good.
Base. Now we do the opposite. Yeah, that's a weird problem.
5,000, climbing 6,000 on the mist.
Climb via set, except maintain whatever altitude keeps you alive. Uh-huh. I like it. I broke my finger just now typing dad jokes. On the other hand, I'm okay.
Turn right heading 040.
It's been a long time in San Francisco
right
without his family.
040, United 722.
Too many weeks spent out there. All right, there's the descent coming in, and it retarded the throttles again. So let's just do this. We'll do vertical speed mode. Minus 2200.
Yes,
We'll see what that gives us. This you're not fine. Don't worry about it, dude. You're doing great. You're doing what I asked you to do.
11 miles from the marker, fly heading 050, maintain 3000 till established on the look line to cleared ILS from my
There's a fine line between I can't hear anything Keith is saying and I'm hearing way too much of everybody else.
Approach United 720.
16 entering south, check wheels down, runway tree 1 left.
Check wheels down.
Wind 0504. And 176 runway 8.
Sorry, if I do vertical speed mode, it works fine. Get the speed back here as we approach.
176 runway 8, cleared, touch and go, on the go, make right close track.
Got speed back here as we approach 10,000.
17, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
34.2, Southwest 717.
Southwest 321, contact Joshua approach 126.1.
Short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Yankee.
Yankee.
Whiskey contact LA 713312.
Burbank, Glendale, Pasadena Airport. Atis information, Yankee. 0153 Zulu. Wind 080 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 27. Dew point -6. Altimeter 2993. Arriving and departing runways 815. Visual approaches in use. Land and hold short operations in effect for non-turbojet aircraft landing runway 5. 4,250 feet available. VFR departures, contact, clearance, delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and flight follow.
6 X-ray, Victor Tower report, right base, runway 17, thanks for echo. Actually, Foxtrot's can't, let me know when you've got that, or I can read it to you.
A little fast below 10, but we'll fix that.
United 722, contact Burbank Tower at Buddy.
Tower at Bed, United 722.
Josh Road, Southwest 321, descending flight level 207 for 14,000.
We're going to miss Channy at 8. We'll be very close, I should say. Actually, we might hit it.
Channy had to maintain 8,000, Victorville altimeter.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go.
After Copal, cross Janny at 8,000, 3010, 321.
516, where do you enter the ramps at Golf or one of the whiskeys?
Is it Golf or one of the whiskeys, he says?
Southwest 717, up.
SoCal approach Southwest 717, 8,000 with Yankee.
South 717, SoCal, thanks for Yankee, expect visual approach runway 8. Turn left heading 190, descend and maintain 5,000, vectors to the approach.
190, 5,000, we'll expect that, Southwest 717. 190, 5,000.
Just 176, make short approach, runway 8, clear touch and go.
We'll see, Burbank might be next, so let's get 118.7 in here just in case. Reduce my workload as much as possible. Set.
Caution, TFR ahead.
TFR, really? Is there a fire or something? Yeah.
Number 1 tree, whiskey. I have amended routing for you.
Apparently there's a fire out there.
Caution, inside TFR.
I know I'm inside TFR. Doesn't matter.
56 extra range.
Ref index approach. We're going to land flaps 40 on this one because it gets to be a bit sporty.
The 1 tree whiskey cleared to the Las Vegas McCarran Airport. The present position, direct Daggett VOR, then the Cresso for arrival. And hold the feedback for just a moment, that's not too important. Actually, you can go ahead with the reback. You can.
Okay, that's armed. Start bringing the speed back here.
Yeah, 722 Boeing Tower, runway 8, clear plane.
210 first. And we can start dropping the flaps as we're coming in.
No, 1 tree whiskey was stepped on.
Good. 3 notches on the flaps. 1, 2, 3. Ups.
No, 1 tree whiskey.
5.
Thanks, reback, correct. Just ahead, the KPEC is operationally only used by jets. That's what the reason for the reroute is.
Okay. Strain 11, good to see it. We're coming into Burbank right now.
No, 56 X-ray, we're right, base runway 17.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go.
No problem. No, I think I said right, but if I said left, I apologize.
Field's over there. Yeah, it's 1,500 foot runway and it comes up pretty quick, so we'll be pretty heavy on the brakes. All right, there's 5,000, 210 knots.
Cessna 176. Make a right 180 and left downwind, runway 15.
Apparently Burbank is a hit place to be.
No, 176, that's the plan, expect that. Southwest 717, traffic 9 to 10 o'clock, 1 mile westbound, altitude indicates 4,700.
Insight 717.
Traffic.
Traffic, 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 traffic. Thank you.
$2,500.
I had a problem with my Amazon account. I had to change my password. I tried to change it to
Southwest
penis, but
321,
Amazon said
did I
my
miss a
password was
handoff?
too short.
Southwest 321, negative.
That's good.
Oh, okay, you're coming with 3 miles clear, 321.
Yeah, Burbank's pretty good. We could dial in the ILS if we really wanted to, but
runway 1
don't care about it. We'll fly it visually. It's
cleared,
fine.
touch and go, on the go, make left close traffic. Southwest 717, reduce speed to 210 left.
210, Southwest 717. We're at 210 right now.
Okay, that's good. Southwest 717, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, Southwest 717. 4,000. Vertical speed.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go.
Now 722, roger, have a good day.
Roger.
I will get back to you on email.
Sorry, get the speed back to 180.
1,000 to go.
Southwest 717, off your left wing is the Van Nuys Airport, and beyond that is the Burbank Airport. Advise when you have both in sight.
We got them both, Southwest 717.
Southwest 717, cleared visual approach, runway 8 at Burbank, cross Van Nuys at or above 3,000.
Cleared visual approach runway 8, Burbank, cross Van Nuys at or above 3,000, Southwest 717. Alright, let me take the throttles too.
Cessna 56 X-ray, taxi to ramp via Echo 3, Echo and Charlie. Cross runway 21
Flight
and
director off because I don't need it anymore. Little sound going here.
No 56 X-ray, don't be shy about asking for a longer rollout. That will save you a 1.5 mile taxi next time. No, no problem.
Okay, speeds are set. Above 3,000 until we get past Van Nuys. I do have the airport, I got the runway, and I got the pappies.
421 Tango Kilo, John Wayne clearance. Cleared for John Wayne Airport, fly heading 220. Expect radar vectors, Seal Beach, direct.
How to go upon winning a Zibo? Exclamation point, win the
5
Zibo.
minutes after departure.
Of course.
Frequency 128.1, squawk 0 tree 01.
Sage Goat, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Jeff 23481, welcome aboard.
128.1.
2,500.
Southwest 717, contact Burbank Tower 118.7.
Tower 18.7, Southwest 717. Burbank Tower, Southwest 717, visual runway 8.
Southwest 717, Burbank Tower, runway 8, cleared to land. Traffic on the downwind for runway 15 will be remaining in the pattern, will be a hold short of runway 8.
Okay, clear to land runway 8 with the traffic, Southwest 717.
That's 176, traffic just over Van Nuys, inbound from straight in runway 8, runway 15, cleared to land, hold short,
You're
runway
down.
15, clear land runway 15, hold short runway 8, 53176, we're looking for the traffic.
Tube flight, thanks for 2 months, my friend, appreciate it.
Number 1, Tango Kilo. The heading didn't sound right, and you mentioned something about a Seal Beach departure. Not sure what that is, so fly heading 220, expect radar vector.
Okay, gear down 3 green, flaps down indicated, speed brake armed, auto brake is armed, lights are set, clearance received, runways in sight.
Heading 220, expect radar vector through Seal Beach direct.
Let's turn them down a touch so we can enjoy these sounds. This plane sounds good.
2,000, expect 3,000, 5 minutes after departure.
Affirmative, maintain 2,000, expect 3,000 after departure, 4110.
The 1 Tango Kilo, read back.
Looking good. A little on the high side, but we'll fix that. Gear, flaps, speed brakes, auto brake. Good. There's traffic out there doing pattern work.
53176, we have that traffic in sight.
2 mile final.
Dawson's checked.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Bridge, altitude set.
Okay, no problem. Did you want to make it a touch and go instead?
We can still hold short 176.
176, right.
Got traffic on TCAS. I did not see him though. I think he's behind the
321
support beam there.
Contact SoCal approach 134.2. Southwest 321, contact SoCal.
Juice to the wake, good to see you.
500.
500.
500's checked.
400. 300. 200.
That's 176. Did you want to taxi back?
Affirmative, yeah, we're going to taxi back and hold short in the run-up and contact clearance
50,
for a departure.
40, 30, 20,
That's the 176, exit left on Delta, runway 15. Taxi to Delta now, you can hold it and run a parachute.
Okay, left on Delta.
Versus
and
out,
then
decel.
Alpha to 15, 53176.
80 knots.
Southwest 321, SoCal approach. Information Yankees, current advise when you have it, Burbank altimeter 299 tree. Southwest 321, expect that. Southwest 717, right at the end, have a good night.
Southwest 717, right? We'll see you. Take it easy, man.
See you, man, you too.
Burbank Tower Skyhawk 53176, do you want to stay in with you or go to ground?
Cessna 176, monitor ground 123.9, other once you're in the run-up area, you can contact clearance.
Okay, contact ground 123.9.
That's Burbank for
and
you.
then we'll contact clearance in the run-up 53176.
Air Guy 94, good to see you.
Negative, monitor ground, and you've already got the taxi instructions, just monitor ground, and then once you're in the non-movement area, you can call clearance.
Okay, yeah, that's what we thought. 176. We'll monitor ground to contact clearance in the run-up 53176.
Roger. I heard you say contact. I heard you say you would contact ground. That's why I corrected.
Plug in my ground power, guys.
Southwest 321, say airspeed. Southwest 321, SoCal. Southwest 321, say speed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Burbank International Airport, where the local time is currently 7:28 p.m. Pacific time. Hope that you enjoyed your flight today. Make sure Master Mags. Shortest taxi to parking. One of the many reasons to love Burbank. Yeah, dude, it's pretty wild coming in here. It's crazy when you're leaving though, because you have to sometimes push back onto the runway. Ramp gets a little tight, I think. Yeah. How about that? That's good stuff.
Disconnected.
I'm all sweaty after that one. All right, let's go do the replay. Take a peek at this. Hello, loud. Oh, yeah. She looks real nice coming in. Yeah, she does. A little bit of flare. Pull the power. Hold it there. Kind of thunked it a bit. See me working the rudder. Here we go. See how this sounds. Too much of a flare. Oh, too soon. Let's try it here. Yeah, I flared too much. If I'd flared a little bit less, I would have pretty much nailed the landing there. What scenery is this? I think it's Iced 8383 scenery from the org. Where do you buy the Zibo? Exclamation point plane. Have a link. It's free. What? I want to hear the reverser spooling up, man. These things should be screaming coming through here. There we go. Yeah. 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 All right, one more. All right, my friends. It has been a blast tonight. I want to wish you all a wonderful weekend. Good rest of the Friday or Saturday or whatever day it happens to be. And we'll see about seeing you here in a couple of days. We're back on Monday. I should be back on Monday for real this week with GA stuff. Who is streaming?